As long as we come on air every evening, the whole world must listen. As long as we preach this very gospel, Chukwukika Abiyama must be with us. Therefore, without any further hesitation, we must proceed to offer every prayer to Chukwu Okike Abiyama who resided in heaven. Therefore, as we always commence, not from today, but from of old, our Father who art in heaven, Nna nke bi n'eluigwe, ka aha gị dị nsọ, that your name may be hallowed by men, that we may bow at the mention of it, that we may offer every glory unto thee, that we may offer you every adoration and adulation, because there is none like thee. You fight our battles for us. Every blessed day you demonstrate through your kindness and your everlasting mercy that you are our Lord, our God, and our Creator. This evening we offer these your children unto thee all over this very planet that you created. They are listening across the entire 24 time zones on this very planet where they inhabit. They are listening to your gospel this very evening, this gospel of redemption, a gospel of hope, a gospel of restoration, a gospel of renewal, this very gospel of freedom, this very gospel of emancipation as only you ordained, that this very gospel must be preached, that mankind may be set free from the eternal damnation of the creation of the British. My goodness me, I want to remain in the spirit, because we must worship heaven. We answer your name, O Lord of hosts. Everything about us is designed to offer glory unto thee. We have atoned for our sins last year. This very year we have not only atoned for our sins, we have spilled, we have shed blood, they have shed our blood. We have let our sacrifice be made unto thee. Even on the 30th of August, as we are being felled by the bullets of the enemy, by the workers of iniquity and of darkness, we remain very strong today to beckon upon thee, to ask you for your mercy and for your grace, to ensure that your kingdom is restored upon the face of the earth, that you can bring your healing hand to bear upon the life of those of them that you created for one singular purpose, and that purpose alone, which is to worship you in truth and in every honesty. Is there any way that we have erred? Is there any way that our ancestors may have sinned? We confess before a congregation of the whole of humanity to ask you, O Lord of hosts, to have mercy upon us. You must have mercy upon us. We have suffered enough. We have been subjugated enough. We have been tortured enough. We have been imprisoned enough. We did not do these people anything. Our only crime is to answer your name. Our only crime is to be born your children. Our only crime is to excel at everything that we place our hands into. Our only crime is to exhibit your glory and your blessing, which manifestedly is upon our lives every blessed day. That is why they want to kill us. That is why the British want to join those of them who don't know you to destroy your creation and your inheritance. You will not allow shame to befall your name. You will not allow the enemies to triumph over the lives of your children, because you created us to exist, to worship, to honor, and to praise you. That is exactly what we are going to do when this Biafra comes. It will come in truth and in every honesty, because we remain every blessed day whiter than white and whiter than snow. Is there any way that we have sinned that you cannot forgive us our trespasses, to enable us to fulfill your own word, which was spoken thousands of years ago, that instead of what you promised not to come to pass, that heaven and earth will cease to exist? You opened your mouth to bless mankind to the coming of Yahweh Yeshua, who came here and said, let your kingdom come on earth as it is in heaven. Those words can never be in vain because they are anchored upon your holiness and your magnificence. That is why in the end we know that Biafra will come, that these children that we have given birth to all over the world, and their children, and their children, and their children, as long as they give birth to them and they are Biafrans, they will worship you in truth and honesty. Through this very work we are doing, mankind will come to understand you. Let your miracle be wrought in our lives. Let us witness and behold your magnificence, your holiness, your mystery, and your grace under our command. O Lord of hosts, we call upon you. We call upon you to heal. We call upon you to provide succor to those of them who are inconsolable. We ask you to come and strengthen those who are weak. We ask you to restore hope where there is hopelessness. We ask you for inclusion where there is destitution. We ask you for one brotherhood, one camaraderie, one bone, one blood, and one flesh of your children. The Efiks and the Bibios, the Izon, the Shekiri, the Isobos, and also those of them from Isoko. We are traveling all the way to the lands of Igala. We are moving on from there to Idoma, to Igede, to the territories of the Igbo land. All these places we dedicate unto thee. All these lands of yours, we ask you to cover it with your mercy, because Biafra will come, and when it does, we will dance on the streets. I'm telling you, by the time that we are done, humanity will think that we are mad, we are drunk in your glory, and rightfully so, because your kingdom will come to rest upon this very earth. That very kingdom is the unadulterated, non-negotiable sovereignty of the Republic of Biafra, that your will may be fulfilled in our time. All this we pray, all these we ask for, in no other name apart from that name that belongs to you. He said, my name is Nnamdi Kanu. I am the leader of indigenous people of Biafra all over this very planet, I tell you. I lead indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. So also do I command the armies of Biafra. They are fiercely loyal. They are loyal, I tell you, and doing the work that I expect them to do. I also direct Radio Biafra, not through any power which I possess or any extraordinary knowledge, but by your grace, O Lord. By your grace, we honor you and we adore you. I know that some people listening, including the British, may not understand what we are doing. But there is nobody in Britain that answers Nwachukwu, the child of heaven.
Not one.
We do.
We do.
Therefore, when we worship our Father, people should not try to be jealous. They should not feign ignorance or misunderstanding, because we are ancient people. We have been doing this for over 5,000 years and will continue to do so until the end of time. Ezi onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, Chukwu okike abịa ma bụ onye anyị na-efe na-agọzi aha nsọ ya, onye ọ bụla ya na-achị, onye mmụọ na mmadụ na-erubere isi, onye ọ bụla ya bụ ọkaka. Ụbọchị ene ka anyị na-etuga eze ebube dị ngọzi, mmalite na ọgwụgwụ, ndị gboo wee tụọ oge ebighị ebi. Onye nwe m, ụmụ gị wee gbakọọ n'ụwa niile iwe nara ozi ọma nke gị onwe gị n'ezi ha site n'ọnụ mmadụ dị ndụ na nke ebere dị ngọzi. Anyị wee na-asị na onweghị ihe ọbụla nke anyị onwe anyị bụ n'ihi na ọ bụ anụkpa ahụ sọsọ ka mmadụ dị ndụ bụ. Ofu ụbọchị anyị ga-anwụ, maka na okwu nsọ gị na-adịgị ma ruo mgbe ebighị. N'ihi na okwu gị niile ga-abịarịrị na mmezu. Ọ bịa mere Biafra ga-eji wee bịa na mgbe nke anyị. anyị wee na-akpọkwa uwe na-arịọ gị na-asị lekwa ude nke anyị na-asụ n'akwa nke anyị na-ebe ka o metụta gị n'obi. Onye nwe m na Chineke nna nke igwe, biko dịka isi wee napụta ụmụ gị n'ọbụ n'Ijipt gotu wee wezuga ụmụ gị bụ ndị Biafra mgbe ekwensu bụ zu nke mmadụ dị ndụ kere, anyị wee na-aja gị mma na-asị gị n'ime ọnọdụ anyị na anyị ga-ekele ya ha nsọ gị wee nye gị nsọpụrụ ụtọ na-eji ama mgbe niile, n'ihi na anyị enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị, anyị nwe anyị anaghị efe arụsị. Ọbịa mere iji wee na-agọzi nsọmụkwụ anyị niile, ọbịa mere IPOB ji wee gbaa mgbọrọgwụ n'ụwa niile, anyị anaghị atụ egwu mmadụ dị ndụ, anyị wee na-eto gị eze ebube dị ngọzi sị gị biko gbatara anyị ọsọ enyemaka. Ọ bụ naanị gị bụ onye anyị refe nwaanyị bụ isi ala nye ka i wee napụta ndị gị n'ọbụ nke ekwensu. Anyị wee na-enye gị ofe na nsọpụrụ na ija mma na-asị lekwa ka ndị iro anyị niile ka kasị wee baa ha ọnụ ha wee daa hapụ ego n'ọzọ obodo ekwensu bụ zu ala ụgwọ n'iyi eze ebube dị ngọzi. Anya ọnwa anyị bụ ụmụ gị wee na-akpọkwa ha nsọ gị na-asị na enweghị chi ọzọ ewezuga gị, anyị wee na-aja gị mma wee na-eto gị na-asị onye kere ihe niile kere eke mana onye kere na n'otuto niile na nsọpụrụ niile na ịja mma niile site n'ebighị mara onye ka a na-arịọ gị ise.
Greetings, lovers of freedom. Greetings, Umuchineke. Greetings, my people, my people. I greet you all this morning. And it's quite interesting. Things are happening. The lines are falling for us in pleasant places. Believe you me, our day of glory is fast approaching. The hellish space called Nigeria has been condemned. Darkness is coming. Darkness in Abia. Darkness is coming. Thick darkness. Deep, thick darkness is coming. A country that has been sold over to terrorists. Biafrans and lovers of Biafra. I would love this, my program this morning, to be an open mic. I know that there are so much updates everywhere, to the extent that some of us are not even able to catch up. A lot is happening. The bottom line is that the doors of hell are opened on Nigeria, and the kingdom of heaven is opened on Biafra. The dew of Goshen is radiating over Biafra land. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, Ndi Igbo, becoming relevant every day. I have never seen a man in prison so relevant as this man. I've never seen a man who has spoken, and then the world thought he meant nothing. But now today, even Nostradamus is learning from relevance of prophetic declaration. Oh my goodness me. No wonder even the demons that found their way into Biafra land are running away. They are scared. Everything evil today, they are scared. Because the light that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shone, the light he came with, is too powerful, too strong. You cannot subdue it. It is the light lit by God Almighty himself. If you remember, this is his language. The Almighty creator of heaven and earth, the owner of life himself, the God of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ndi Igbo niile. Mazi Simon Ekpa, the most brilliant young man after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, saw this. He decided to hinge his destiny on it and said, what? This is the way to go. Just like Peter told Jesus, when Jesus asked him, will you also go? Peter looked around and said, where do I go? To whom shall I go? He said, Master, we die here. You have the words of eternal life. Mazi Simon Ekpa saw it. And as soon as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu noticed that Mazi Simon Ekpa have bought into the spirit and he has captured the anointing, he decided to tell everybody, Simon Ekpa have come with a new dimension. This is my son in whom I'm well pleased. Listen to him, hear ye him. Because when I'm telling the whole world that darkness is coming on Nigeria, nobody tried to listen. But this young man caught the vision. He caught the anger because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was trying to make everybody understand that Nigeria is a hellhole. And if you are not angry enough for Nigeria, then something must be wrong with you. Because if there is anything called evil, Nigeria is a full representation of it. Yesterday, I went to my barbing salon and my barber was barbing my hair. He said, anytime you come here last year, you will always be angry. And you will be angry about Nigeria. Nigeria is evil, Nigeria is bad. He said, Raphael, do you know that I never knew that one day I would be like you? And anytime anything evil that Nigeria represents is happening to Nigeria, he said, I am now clapping my hand and I will remember you that you used to sit down on this seat and you tell me that nothing will ever work for Nigeria. And I was angry with you. He never knew that I passed through the University of Radio Biafra. Not those that came in corrupted. Not those that came in with their evil mindset. That we are all demons from the back door. People like China Sanworu, Chike Dozieha, people like Ngozi Arabueze Ogenkere. These bastards that came from the back door, that were possessed with the spirit of glut and greed. But if you were baptized and you went through the fires of Radio Biafra, everything about Nigeria will get you so angry. And everything about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be so holy. And the last thing that will ever cross your mind is how to ever say anything, do anything against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or do anything that will deprive the authority of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, or go against the one that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself have anointed, Mazi Simon Ekpa. He told you, listen to him and share his videos accordingly. No matter who you are. That's why, when we stand here, it doesn't matter how many people are standing with us. We are focused. We are committed. We look forward without any distraction. Because we know that this place where we stand, anybody that wants to be saved, anybody that wants to survive, if they go to Kafanchan and go to Meduguri, everywhere they go, they will still come back here and say, Vam, you still there here. I will tell them, I do. How far? Okay, come and take your seat behind me. Nigeria can never ever get it right. And every day that breaks, we see that darkness approaching. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told them, darkness Nabia, darkness is coming. The other day, a young man was telling them, he said, the real Jagaban is coming. The Jagaban is going to take over everywhere. Some people thought he was trying to support Jagaban. He told them that, look, the real Jagaban is the terrorist. You people have not seen the real one. The main real terrorists, you are yet to see them and they are coming. In case you did not know, Nigeria have been sold and they collected money. Everything about Nigeria have been sold. The only place life will exist, life will live and live without shame and corruption will be in Biafra land. Obodochukwu gozira gozi, Obodochukwu teremano. Biafra land will be the only land that will save anyone. After Biafra, then every other nation can now begin to adjust and take from the systems of Biafra. You see, Biafra is the only saving grace you have. And listen to this man behind the screen, and you're going to listen to him. And then there are so many updates that are flying here, left, right, and center. That's why I want to make this my program here an open mic this morning. Depending on how many of you wants to come up and say something. Yes, I know. Thank you, fine. Thank you so much for coming in. This program is going to be an open mic, so that any one of you that wants to come in, pick up the microphone at any point in time. The link will be there, and you join. If you want to call on the phone, you call. If you want to come in through video, you come. From time to time, I'll be putting up the link so that people can join, especially from YouTube. Okay, especially from YouTube. I can see that the one on Facebook did not connect. Let me see. Why is it not connecting? Let me see. So the links should be there. Let me try and pin it up. But before then, listen to this young man that is talking so that you know what he so that kono megin kono what listen to
the country to
listen to this. I will allow you to keep playing. Okay.
Our government has sold the country to terrorists. That's what it is. Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists. It is not coincidence. It's real. we should be scared, very scared. We're talking about international terrorism now. These are not homegrown terrorists. That's why when I got the news about the conviction yesterday, I was not actually very cheered, right? It's good to give closure to some of the families of the deceased, right? But then when I heard that Shabab, I got more scared. These are international terrorists. So that means their sponsorship is not from Nigeria. So we have people being sponsored, trained in Somalia, brought into Nigeria. So it appears as if Nigeria has become a hot cauldron. So the country is under siege. And it's bigger than what we are thinking about. We think it's just those guys we see in the bush. No, it's not just those guys with cattle. It's not them. It's way beyond them.
Okay. Repeat it again. Keep repeating it. Keep repeating it, please. Keep repeating it.
Our government has sold the country to terrorists. That's what it is. Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists. It is not coincidence. It's real. We should be scared, very scared. We're talking about international terrorism now. These are not homegrown terrorists. That's why when I got the news about the conviction yesterday, I was not actually very cheered, right? It's good to give closure to some of the families of the deceased, right? But then when I heard that Shabab, I got more scared. These are international terrorists. So that means their sponsorship is not from Nigeria. So we have people being sponsored, trained in Somalia, brought into Nigeria. So it appears as if Nigeria has become a hot cauldron. So the country is under siege. And it's bigger than what we are thinking about. We think it's just those guys we see in the bush. No, it's not just those guys with cattle. It's not them. It's way beyond them.
Nigeria has been sold. Did you know that terrorists are now doing... how many videos I put up on that? Let me see the first one. Let me see. Where's that? Okay. Listen to this one. Terrorists were doing giveaway.
Number. Bandit. So bandits.
Nigeria is gone. Nnamdi, please go and meet mommy. Daddy is busy, okay? Yeah, okay. Go and meet mommy. So terrorists are now doing... They are not doing giveaway. I never see anything. Nigeria. There are so many things I will read to you. Even Martin Namdekano is getting ready for his appeal. And before the appeal, even the federal government have admitted that they condemn Martin Namdekano outside jurisdiction, even the court. So IPOB spokesperson is already, saying that. But meanwhile, let me play these things for you. Listen, I have never seen the reason why Nigeria must not continue. There are so many reasons why Nigeria must not continue.
So bandits did give away on TikTok yesterday, and so many Nigerian youths were pasting their account number. Bandits, the reason for our tears and pain now. Some people where they export money from people with tears and agony.
Don't shout here.
They did give away with the same money they are exporting from our own people. And you people were pasting account number. Like, is this the level of poverty that nobody knows what is right for the mind to do again? No, everybody they say their conscience out of hunger. The same bandits, where would they know how we go take protest, make Tinubu do something. The same bandits came on TikTok to do giveaway, and you people were pasting your account numbers. It is a pity and it is a shame. The same people that are our problems. The same people now go for their page, they paste their account. Oh, shame on Nigeria. The same una where they fight bandits. Go they paste their account. Make bandits give una money where they export from una own people with pain and tears. It was so shameful. Like, I they watch the thing yesterday, shame they catch me. Bandits they do give away yesterday. And Nigerian use they paste their account number with excitement. I've not received. Please do for me. Bandit. Hey! Oh, at this point, it is finished. I was watching that live yesterday. I was like, nothing remain again. Nothing. If we, the youths, can go to bandit people's page to paste our account for them to give us money to chop, it is finished.
Did you hear that? Are you seeing it? Not be less emo. Bandit, and there's another video to that. Let me show you another one.
TikTok. And a lot of you bandits did give away yesterday on TikTok. And a lot of you went to drop your account number to be credited by bandits. Well, congratulations to the winners of the giveaway. Abi, how the TikToker? Yeah. Congratulations to all those who won the giveaway by the bandits. I hope the money will be enough to pay your ransom when they eventually get you or your family members. Am I surprised? No. I'm not surprised. I'm not even offended because obviously the country is the way it is because we share this country with certain people. I don't even know how to describe how it's not. You see, you people for the past few days have been bullying online personalities for posting other things that are not related to the banditry and situation of the country. Is there anybody in this country that does not know about the situation of the country? Starting from the number one person to the least baby that was born today. Everybody is literally feeling the heat one way or the other. You people come on media personalities page to talk about, oh, you're not talking about this, you're not talking about the bandits, you're not talking about that, you're not doing this, you're posting your this thing, Meanwhile, the account that you have, you're using it to go and paste your account number on bandits page. The next person that will come to my page talk about, Julie, you're not talking about the band. I will swear for you, swear for the people that own you and everybody that knows you. Period. My name is Julie Cassie, and I'm a realist.
Thank you, Mrs. Realist. Thank you, Mrs. Realist. My people, the darkness that is coming, the population, when we talk about population of Nigeria, over 200 million, and the obvious fact is that more than half that population are compromised, and they have been compromised for years, and they have become victims of their own predicaments. That is, poverty have destroyed them, and then Stockholm syndrome have become their problem. When their savior come, they will reject their savior and they will cling on to their oppressor. You will see people go online now. You will still see people. I watched one video. Somebody was saying, "Hey, Peter Obi, you say you have money. You say you have money, Peter Obi. You can never be president of this country. Okay, if you have money, Peter Obi, why can't you from your account go and pay the terrorists? Go and pay the terrorists that money and free the victims. Pay them and free the victims." You know why you got to the point where you are today? It is because your country that have been sold to terrorists, have been encouraging the terrorists, have been paying the terrorists. Do you know how much the terrorists have been paid so far? You know how many billion the terrorists, we expose the fact that the terrorists have already collected over 10 billion naira. With 10 billion naira, they can buy any kind of weapons. And they have bought all those weapons. So they need more billions. And this time around, they are becoming so bold. Look, how can you be in a country? This is not a new thing. Terrorists are on social media. Terrorists are displaying money, displaying guns on social media. Your government has never gone after them. But you know what? They will be, look at this is terrorists too. Are you not seeing this? These are terrorists. These are money mint from central bank. The only people we have given these people money are government officials. This mint. From central bank. You say that government, these are the evidence. These are money that come from central bank. And ship them to terrorists. Terrorists will come. God-forsaken voice. Don't be seeing me. Terrorists will come online and be displaying this money. You people did not show outrage all this while. Terrorists will go into a church, murder people, kidnap some. Then after a few times, government will come out and tell you, we have released them. And they will say, the government called them. You people, nobody talk, everybody. Mimi, Amaka, I see you and I greet you. Life kept going on. Until it got to the point now, terrorists are telling you that you must make your state an Islamic state, and you have to pay them and pay the money into offshore accounts, and then you have to give them demands. That, of course, you see, that demand is even a small thing. Is it today that we have been telling you that they are about to Islamize Nigeria? Colonel Olawumi, the Yoruba Commodore Olawumi, the Yoruba naval officer, that told you people that they plan to Islamize is not today. Professor Mai Lafia, Obadiah Mai Lafia, you people remember? Did the government not unalive him? He died under mysterious circumstances. What did you people do? Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, what is his crime? Is it not that I'm going to play you videos of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Now, even emirs that knows who these people are. Did what is his name? Gumi not tell you that the government know them? I even saw one video where a man said when they were going to pay for the ransom, they were the money with which they were going to pay, those that went to pay, they saw roadblocks on the road. They had about maybe 100 million or 50 million. They saw roadblocks. Some of the roadblock people took, this one took 5 million, another one took 5 million. When they told them this is money for ransom, the roadblock military people told them, don't worry, tell them we took it. It's on video. Unfortunately, I didn't save that particular video. Some of you may have seen it. When they got to the terrorists, they told the terrorists, said the money is not complete. They told the terrorists, if there are soldier people we saw on the road, they told us that we should tell you people that they are the one that took it. They said, okay. The terrorists were not bothered that the soldiers that were, on the roadblock before these people that came to pay ransom got to them. They were not bothered that they were there because they know them. The man, the priest from Imo State or where, from the east, that was kidnapped, that paid 100 million. Did he not tell us that these terrorists, that they are the armies are nearby? That when they were being rescued, they saw army people on their way. So military are fully aware, they are involved. Till today, did we not tell you people that instead of going for protests and all these things, the only thing, the protest that you should call for and use to bring an end to this terrorism and those that are sponsoring it is who made that call in that school where they came to unalive people and kidnap people in the north. Who made the call to withdraw the military men? Okocha did a program and said, ask the government who made the call. If they can once they can solve that question of who made that call and bring that person out, then everything is solved. Because there you will now see the people that are responsible. Up to today, Audio said they will investigate. Musa, the defense minister, said they will investigate. They are still investigating who made the call. And the person that received the call is still alive. The military men that were withdrawn, they are still there. The military personnel that are in charge of those military are there. Who are they? Who made call to them? They are still investigating. You people are going to see the senior brother of hellfire. This one you are seeing is small. Small thing, they will just now. Did you hear that the AI video audio that they used, to caricature Tinubu, where they were threatening a very dark man? They traced the person that did it. Meanwhile, when they traced, they called the names of Yoruba and Igbo person. But they left the Yoruba person. They went for the Igbo person. Eventually, the Igbo person happened to be somebody that just shared the program. He did not originate from him. But Yoruba government, Onanuga, what is his name, was very quick to tweet and say, the originator, where it originated from. Why will he not tweet it very fast? He will tweet it very fast. You know why? Because the name is Ifechukwu, Igbo person. And at the end of the day, they were busted again. That thing did not originate from that Igbo person. Where did they come from? They did not investigate. But it was not even difficult for them to track the guy. They can crack and pick up a Justice Crack. But these people that you are seeing here on this video, they are in Nigeria. They have location. They make calls. They are on TikTok using this money to do giveaway. Now, they are doing giveaway to people online. People are receiving giveaway from terrorists. Nigeria government is not able to track those terrorists that are doing online transaction. They are doing online transaction. They are giving giveaway. They cannot track them. And you tell me that you are in a country. You tell me that you are in a country. Now, some people are saying, like someone like me, I was saying that paying the terrorists will mean that opening the gates of hell. But it's not today that Nigeria have been paying terrorists. So if they pay these other ones and give them what they want, it is not a new thing. That's what they have been doing before. And eventually they will do it. Tinubu will do it. Because he wants to remain in power. He wants to remain Jagaban. But he is not the real Jagaban. Very soon, you people will see the main Jagaban. Then you will understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is your savior and not your enemy. These people that sentence Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they are the people you should be fighting. And as long as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is there, everything he prophesied are coming to pass. Now, because you have even locked him up, erroneously, wrongly, everything he said is going to be doubling on you. The judgment will be doubling up on you. I'm telling you. You have seen nothing yet. So these ones are terrorists. These are terrorists in your land. These are terrorists in your land. Now, the priest, is it Pastor Oyedepo, said something. And then, now, I love this particular video. Some of us may have some things against this guy, but always when I look left, look right, I see that this guy is a necessity for your own good. He is in China and he's actually hitting them hard. Seriously. And this satire video, because the minds of Nigerians are twisted already, people that will go and be putting their numbers for terrorists to give them giveaway, they will not even understand this video that Very Dark Man did here. They will say Very Dark Man is supporting President Tinubu's son, but they will not even see the satirical side of this video that Very Dark Man did. Now, I want us to listen to this and see.
As wide and senseless as kidnappers are in Nigeria, would they kidnap the son of the president?
They won't touch ST, Sheikh Tinubu. If kidnappers dare kidnap Sheikh Tinubu, I swear to God, that'll be the first time I go enter inside bush. They won't touch my blood. 001 son. Oh, but these kidnappers don't get level. Let me tell you, Sheikh Tinubu is always in Abuja or Lagos. If you dare touch him.
Sheikh Tinubu is always in Abuja or Lagos. Location. I want to start again. I'll be narrating this once more. So that those of you that have a twisted mind that don't understand satire, let me explain the satire for you in a jiffy.
As wide and senseless as kidnappers are in Nigeria, would they kidnap the son of the president?
The man of God said, as wide as the kidnappers are, will they kidnap the son of the president? When that man verse come and say, how they will kidnap him? He give location immediately. Oh yeah.
The son of the president?
They won't touch ST, Sheikh Tinubu. If kidnappers dare kidnap Sheikh Tinubu, I swear to God, that'll be the first time I go enter inside bush. They won't touch my blood.
My blood.
001 son.
No.
Oh, but these kidnappers don't get it. Let me tell you, Sheikh Tinubu is always in Abuja or Lagos. If you dare touch him, if you dare touch Sheikh Tinubu, Boko Haram, any of you, when I go know who will be for this country. When I go know who will be. Now I see the ransom you people are asking for those children. You're asking for 1 billion. You're asking for the implementation of Sharia law in your state. And you're asking that they release your brothers that have been arrested. For someone like Sheikh Tinubu, you can get 20 billion.
Yes.
They will implement the Sharia law the next day.
Next day, yes.
And they will release all the Boko Haram in prison. But I dare you to touch him because what I will do you.
I dare you to touch him. Satire at its highest level. I dare you to touch him. Because the only thing that will move this government is when they kidnap Sheikh Tinubu. Yes, maybe that is what will move them. Because the government know where the terrorists are. The government told us that they are the ones that released the first people that were kidnapped. Sheikh Gumi had told you that the government know the terrorists by name and by address. The government have not debunked it until tomorrow. Now, if kidnapping all these school children, unaliving their teacher live on camera, it's not enough to move the government. Maybe kidnapping of Sheikh Tinubu should be able to move them. Understand? So let's continue.
They will release all the Boko Haram in prison. But I dare you to touch him because what I will do you. It will never even get to that place. So it means they'll carry Sheikh Tinubu, they'll flog him. And they'll say, Daddy, why help me? Daddy, why help me? Daddy, why help me? And you go they watch my blood. Oh, things go spoil. Things go spoil. Things go spoil. Say, I mean, no need to go bush. President again. You won't leave poor men. When you suppose they carry their children, you won't go carry Sheikh Tinubu. You go see what he will do to you. I will make Boko Haram scapegoats. I've told you, if you always there, Abuja or Lagos, catch him and see what I'll do to you. You get more ransom with Sheikh Tinubu if you carry him.
You get more ransom.
But as soon as they pick him, like this, they enter bush. I swear to God, if I don't enter that bush with you now. Oh. Now so now blood go dey spill. Now blood be this. Now blood be this. Now be this. Wetin I go do now be this. Everywhere. We go press Nigeria with our blood. Everywhere scatter. I go finish now. Touch Sheikh Tinubu and see.
Touch Sheikh Tinubu and see.
Boko Haram.
Boko Haram.
I give you 3 days. Touch Sheikh Tinubu if you get mine. I will end the talk. Right here, now the talk. Don't talk my blood, they still. They will flog him. Thank you. I said you. Over by you. 10 billion. Egbe wow. Implementation. Egbe wow. I want to come for my family. They keep coming for my father.
They keep coming for my father. How many of you remember that video that Sheikh Tinubu did? They keep coming for my father and your father. Well, that man a bad guy. They keep coming for my father.
I want to come for my family. They keep coming for my father. Now they want to come for my son, for my blood. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Don't let that happen. Try it and see. Better focus on the poor masses. Those 45 children where they was in inside bush, hold them. Those teachers, just they behead them, they go. The presidency will keep quiet to that.
They will keep quiet.
They touch our own.
Don't touch Sheikh Tinubu.
Papa, I never versed like this before. This thing already people talk now, they boss me. I'll not rest. Pick him and see. I'll not rest. I want you to pick him so that you see who we are.
Very dark black man.
Pick him and see.
Pick him and see. See who we are.
I go learn the hard way.
I will learn.
Picture you. Check Abuja, check Lagos. Pick him and see.
Pick him and see. They will not pick him. You know why? Because they are all working together. Do you remember that Sheikh Tinubu was in the same conference room with Gumi during this election period? Sheikh Tinubu knows where the terrorists are. Sheikh Tinubu knows what to do to stop the terrorism. Sheikh Tinubu knows. Or is it the wife of the wife of Tinubu? The wife of Tinubu is busy sharing losses to women leaders of APC in the states where there are no APC women leader or APC governor. They are giving them vehicle automatic, their own. He said they are the one that will license it. Everything, they'll give you money for everything. They are sharing money. He said they know how to carry people along. Just belong to SPC. They'll carry you along. Nigeria. Darkness is coming. I'm telling you. You people have not seen it yet. You will see so much. You will understand that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the real deal. Chinua Achebe wrote, he said, there was a country. I don't know if people are seeing my screen. There was a country. There was a country. This was Chinua Achebe. This man refused to even come back to that God-forsaken country called Nigeria until he passed away. This is the full video of that Oyedepo. So let us listen to that full video. You will understand another deception from this man. Why most of you should be very careful of these men of God. These men of God, they are nothing but men of dogs. They are just very useless and evil. This video that Very Dark Man did a shot of it. I want to listen to the perspective that this bastard man of God is coming from, so that you understand the deep shit that your people are in. The lies, the government are selling lies to you. The men of God are selling the most lies to you. Inside this thing he's talking about, he's not talking about it because he's concerned though. He wants to sell a narrative to keep you in his own business center, so that you will think that there is a God protecting you from the bandit and terrorists. Ask this bastard man of God, his members that have been kidnapped, some of his members that have been kidnapped, why did Jesus not protect them? Why Jesus not protect? In fact, I want you to listen to the message so that you understand why you should be very angry with this bastard that calls himself man of God. I'm telling you, if you are not angry with them yet, something is wrong with you. Listen to it. I don't know why Very Dark Man didn't allow it to play, but he just took his own satire from that piece. But I want you to listen to the full message of this bastard lunatic that calls himself a man of God. Do you understand why you should be angry with them? And then why you should run away from their church? If you love church so much, create one inside your family, like I've created with my own family here. My church is inside this, my house. The members of my church are my son, Nnamdi, my daughter, and my newborn baby. They are my, family. And my wife. Of course, I am the GO of my church. My wife is Mother GO. And Nnamdi is the son of the pastor. The sister is the youth leader of my church. And then the newborn baby is just the new member that is coming up. People will learn the hard way. Keep going to church and keep fooling yourself. Listen to your pastor. The lies they say to you, by the time the terrorists will kidnap you, let me know whether those people that those terrorists have been kidnapping that are members of their church, are they not Christian enough? How about those people that they went into the church and burned their church and killed them? So they are not serving God enough? Listen to this one that you will, if you were not angry before, you will be angry. And I am very sure you will not go to church tomorrow. Do that church service in your house. That tithe and offering you are supposed to give to this bastard. Sow it to I don't know who. Your tithe and offering, I will give you number. Sow it to Mama Biafra. She knows where to go to protect the homeland, to stop the humanitarian crisis, to make sure that Igwe Butuzo, Gentle the Yahoo, are doing the needful in homeland. That your tithe and offering you are supposed to give to this bastard. Please send it to Amamono. Somebody say Voice of Biafra TV is live. Please stay tuned. God bless Briggy. You are a bastard. We don't have Voice of Biafra TV. It's Voice of lunatics that are there. Until Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out or someone ever come out, there's nothing like Voice of Biafra. Ume Obinna, thunder fire your blockhouse there. I am live. You are telling me Voice of Biafra. Which Voice of Biafra? Thunder fire your generation. They are idiots. Now, listen to the only Voice of Biafra on social media is Pastor Vam Vam Vam. The only Voice of Biafra, if there's any Voice of Biafra, is Pastor Vam Vam Vam. And anyone that is standing with Simon Ekpa, real, not anyone that is calling Gozo Raboise and calling Ogenkere and telling you they stand with Simon Ekpa, they are bastards. They don't stand with Simon Ekpa. That's the only Voice of Biafra we have. Any other person calling Voice of Biafra I saw one picture that success, the criminal success, shameless, idiotic success, posted, beautify Ogenkere. When I saw it, I laughed. I said, success, you are just a shame. See how you beautify Ogenkere and give him microphone. Ogenkere, Mara Wahage. If Arabahage thunder that will fire you is still doing press up. Voice of Biafra will destroy all of you. The real voice of Biafra will destroy all of you. Shameless bastards. Now let us listen. If I don't worry, I will give you a call. Let us listen to this man so I will get angry enough not to go to church tomorrow. If you want to do church, do it in your house. In case you feel that maybe you really need a pastor to preach to you, I will give you my number. Call me. I will preach for you. I'm a pastor. I'm anointed. Believe me. Listen to this shameless man.
As wide and senseless as kidnappers are in Nigeria, would they kidnap the son of the president? With all the demons walking inside them, would they dare the son of the president? You will now know Nigeria has forces. They will clear. They also know, so they stay off. How much more a child of the king?
You see where the bastard is coming to deceive you now? How much more a child of the king? Hey, God. You know what he's trying to tell you? He's telling you, if the terrorists cannot kidnap the son of the president, because they know if they go and kidnap the son of the president, the whole battalion of army, thank you, King Hebs, the whole battalion of army will go after them. They know they will not go and kidnap him. So if they cannot kidnap the son of the president, how much more the son of the king? Which king? He's trying to tell you, King Jesus. If I were you in that church, I will rise up and ask him, Pastor Lukoya, Abi Pastor Oyedepo, those church members they kidnapped, are they not the son of the king? The pastor, the main pastor that they kidnapped, that pay 100 million ransom. So he's not the son of the king. Oyedepo, you now, that's Oyedepo, why are you going about with security? If not that you are afraid for them to come and kidnap you. A whole pastor of the king. How much more a son of the king? I'll play it again so that you will listen to him. This is why you should run away from these bastards that call themselves pastors. Run. And when you are running, don't look back. Don't look back. They protect themselves. Everybody should be protecting themselves. I am not angry that they protect themselves. That's what they need to do. But why are they selling lies to you that does not have protection around you? Why are they selling lies to you that don't have protection? Mr. Joe, a day for live program, I will call you back. Why are they selling lies to you that does not have protection? You, when they expose, tomorrow now, you will be bragging. I am the son of Oyedepo. I'm the son of the king. Hey, Oyedepo have told me I'm the son of the king. If they cannot kidnap Seyi Tinubu, do you know why they cannot go close to Seyi Tinubu? Wole Soyinka exposed it here on social media, and I played it. Wole Soyinka said that the artillery that follow Seyi Tinubu, the machine gun that they used to protect Seyi Tinubu is more than that of the president. Are you following? That's why they don't dare. Seyi Tinubu is being protected with machine gun, bomb, torpedo missile, everything you can talk about. If they go there, they are going for war, so they won't go there. You, son of the king, according to Oyedepo Chineke Ga-akpọ Ọkụ, you, son of the king, how many torpedo missiles do you have to protect yourself? You that is listening to Oyedepo, you that when we are telling you, when Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was sentenced, you that is clapping and saying he's a terrorist, want to destroy Nigeria, because you are listening to Oyedepo. You that when they talk IPOB and they say IPOB is a terrorist, you that when you hear ESN, hey, that terrorist ESN. Oyedepo, the people guiding Oyedepo, they are more equipped than the men of ESN that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu founded. The people guiding Oyedepo, they are more equipped than the ESN that Nigeria is going after. You know what is giving me joy today? They went after ESN to destroy ESN. ESN that was going after the terrorists that was going after them. Now that they have gone after ESN to stop ESN, the terrorists that ESN wanted to stop are now going after them. Hey, my God is good. Hey, my God is good. Everything na double double. Na double double. The ESN that was stopping the terrorists that was coming for you, ESN stopped them. ESN were ready, equipped. I will bring you the pictures of the ESN. When ESN stand gallant, you Frankie, thank you so much for joining me, mommy. Love you to the bones, mommy. Thank you so much. When ESN stood gallant, my people, they no burn the terrorists well. They disappear from Biafra land. Now, you people have pegged ESN, you call them terrorists, IPOB terrorists. Igwe Butuzo, Gentle the Yahoo, you try to eliminate them using Ngozi Faye. Now you are using Ogenkere. Ogenkere is forming his own army today. His own shameless army. With success Miniga. I bet you Miniga Mabu success. Otoro did you run for Gasabu success? Success I never cost you before, but I they cost you today. You know go better for you. Ogenkere, you know go better for you. You and success. So that parawa thunder, the spirit of Holy Ghost will chase you until your demise. Iga 1 week. So that parawa. Mo van gwara there. Ngozi Arabueze, you people that were used to disenfranchise ESN, disenfranchise Biafra Liberation Army, God will punish all of you. They went after ESN. They used Nigerian Army. After Nigerian Army, yes, but you are watching me. But you are watching me. You will look for me, you will not see me. I have blocked you on Facebook. You are a bad bastard. Umeobinna. Torosabuogi. Thunder, did you for Tibuoge ba? Magi, kidnappers game wotage. And nobody will pay the ransom. Umeobinna. Kidnappers from zoo will locate you. Let me see whether Ogenkere will come and pay the rescue. Thunder fire you there. They went after ESN. They went after ESN. ESN that was protecting them. They went after ESN. Now, the people ESN was going after to save them is now going after them. Who will now come and save you? Ndara. Listen to the shameless man of God, Pastor Mpunaro, the son of the king. I'll play from the beginning so you understand the wayo of this man. This man is heavily protected. Oyedepo is his name. Heavily protected. Now he comes to tell you, why the kidnappers not going after the president's son? They will not go after him because they know what they will confront. If they cannot go after the president's son, how much more you, the son of the king? Ask the shameless idiot, the screeching vulture head man. You look at his head, he looks like a screeching vulture. Ask him, Mr. Screeching Vulture, Oyedepo, what happened? What about the Christians that they have unalive? The Khan president of Adamawa, they cut off his head. Oyedepo is not president of any Khan anywhere. He's a member of Khan, maybe a member of PFN, Pentecostal Fellowship of Nigeria. But the Khan president, they unalived him. Cut off his head. They cut off his head. This bastard. Listen to the shameless idiot, screeching vulture.
As wide and senseless as kidnappers are in Nigeria, would they kidnap the son of the president? with all the demons working inside them,
Okay.
would they dare the son of the president? You will now know Nigeria has forces.
Okay.
They will clear. They also know, so they stay off.
Okay. Listen, listen.
How much more a child of the king?
How much more? Now the mumu, they are clapping. The mumus are clapping.
No agent of devil can touch me and go free.
Yeah,
I'm so conscious of it, sir. No agent of the devil, no matter how demonic, can touch me and go free.
You hear him? You see the lies? He said, no agent of devil can touch you and go free. Then he said, no agent of devil can touch me and go free. Now, you know the difference between this bastard and you? Why they will touch him and not go free is because just like Sheyi Tinubu, Oyedepo is formidably protected with machine gun, with army, with police, with DSS. Oyedepo has seen so. He said, no army of the devil can touch him and go free. They can't touch him because he is heavily guided, heavily protected. They can't touch him. But you know what? You that is shouting, amen, amen. They will pack you. They will not only touch you, they will pack you. And when they pack you, maybe they pack 50 of you, they will unalive some of you and use it to ask for money. And Oyedepo will not bring money. You will all perish. Run away from them. They are evil. This man talking now, there's no difference between him and that Boko Haram that is unaliving people. Because Boko Haram is lying, he is lying. Boko Haram have trapped people, he has trapped people. Listen to him. Listen to him. Thank you, Mama. You be Frankie. Thank you so much. Listen to him. He say, talk less of you. Let's play it again.
A child of the king. Oh, so they stay off. How much more a child of the king?
They are shouting amen. Deceived and gullible. You are wearing eyeglasses, but you are deceived. How much more a child of the king? They are hyping your faith. I bet you with my 5 fingers and my 5 toes, terrorists will come there and they will pack all of you. It's not as if Jesus Christ doesn't have power. Jesus Christ has power, but Jesus Christ has given you sense to know that when a scammer like this is talking to you, you should run, because the terrorists have been armed by the government, he's aware. The terrorists have been armed by the society, he's aware. And then Jesus Christ is not going to protect you from them. What will protect you from them is you arm yourself like they arm themselves.
No agent of devil can touch me and go free.
Are you hearing it?
I'm so conscious of it, sir.
Okay.
No agent of the devil, no matter how demonic, can touch me and go free.
He said, I am so conscious of it. You know what Oyedepo is conscious of? Oyedepo is conscious of his security details. He said, I am so conscious of it. Is it his consciousness of God's presence that will protect him from the terrorists, or his consciousness of the security details around him that will protect him from the terrorists? Please tell yourself the truth. You see why these pastors are liars? You see why they are liars? Mazin Namdekano is a man of truth. He told you, if you are going to all these churches, from there you will go to hell. I will play you messages of Mazin Namdekano this morning. I'll play it to you. If you are listening to these people, you will go to hell. They are liars. Mazin Namdekano said he used to listen to TB Joshua. He used to believe TB Joshua. But when he saw that there is no truth in TB Joshua, when TB Joshua and all this Oyedepo could not even tell you that the man that came to take over from Buhari was not Buhari, that it was a fake. It was a fake. Now let's listen to him.
Except God has left heaven. You better know your worth in redemption. No, am with you always.
Lo, I am with you always. You better know your worth in redemption. Lo, I am with you always. Oyedepo, those ones that were kidnapped, was he not with them always? You fake screeching vulture liar. Those that were kidnapped, the priest that was kidnapped, the Christians that were burnt in yellow water, is God not with them always? You shameless liar.
Oh, I'm with you always. His name is called Emmanuel.
Okay.
God with us.
Okay.
You mean the lion will stand by his cub, and then you say you're a kidnapper? You will not only be kidnapped, you will be consumed. The kidnapper will be consumed. Understand that, sir. Can you imagine somebody saying to me, go and kidnap me? Just think of it. They say, where are you going to say, I'm going to kidnap Papa? They say, that's the worst trouble of your life.
Because it is only Papa that have this security. And that security is not spiritual. When he's telling you, somebody will say, I'm going to kidnap Papa, you tell you are finished. You know how you will be finished? You will be finished because he has security details. You will not be finished because he has God. Oyedepo does not have God. He's a bastard. I am saying it. Oyedepo does not have God. He's a bastard. I am Raphael Chamaka Jere. Cut this part of the video. Share it. Let it get to him. He's a screeching vulture. He does not have any security on his own, apart from the one details around him. There's no heavenly security over Oyedepo. He's a liar. He's a dingbat. He has deceived so many. And if you take him seriously, you will go down to the grave. I hate it when they lie like this. I used to be a pastor myself. They lied to me. I lied to many in the name of God. So now what should we do as Christians? Rise up against Tinubu's government. Rise up and call for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's freedom. Rise up and call for the end of Tinubu's government. End of the impunity. Because that impunity is what is protecting these bastards. The security details of Oyedepo is coming from the government, either from the government of Ogun State where he is, or from the federal capital of Abuja, where his brother Tinubu is the governor, is the president. Adeboye have the same security details. Adeboye have the same security details. Somebody say, and Adeboye, let me hear some comments from here. Adeboye is Fulani's evil pastor. Ndi ejiri agbazu, okay, yeah? Ndi ejiri agbazu ahia, anako, aka. Okay. Then another one from him. He said, and Adeboye can never speak against evil Fulanis buying innocent souls everywhere. He can't. Because their security details is from the government. They can brag about their protection. Their protection is not spiritual. Their protection is physical. If their protection is physical, why are they lying to you that your protection will be spiritual? If his own protection, if it's the consciousness of protection he have, is his security details around him, why is he lying to you that you are a son of the king? That the lion by the cub will not put the life of the cub in danger. The cub is safe. Because the lion is present. But for you, God is real, it's true. But God will not come and protect you from bullets. Because bullet is physical. God is protecting you in the spiritual realm. In the physical realm, he has given the ability of security details to protect you. If you think you can try it and take a risk and go to think that you can be protected, my friend, they will waste you. Oyedepo knows it. That's why he doesn't go without protection around him. They will waste him for nothing. Very, very clear. Let me allow the idiot to finish talking. Shameless bingo.
They say, where are you going to say, I'm going to kidnap Papa? They say, that's the worst trouble of your life. Somebody you hear his ringtone on phone and you are jittery. You are going to pick him. Are you dead? There you are. We share same heritage. Yes. Only need to know it.
Oyedepo is telling you that you and him share the same heritage. You need to know it. Oh boy, it's a lie. Oh. You don't share the same heritage. Oyedepo is the richest pastor in the whole world. He has 4 private jets. He has security details around him. Army, police, and DSS. Do you have it? Why is he lying that you have the same, you share the same heritage? That you need to know it. Now, I know I have God, the Father, as my father. And I also know that Oyedepo has every other thing apart from God the Father. He has army, he has DSS, he has a bulletproof car. And you know what? Oyedepo's children are not in Nigeria for terrorists to kidnap them. Oyedepo lives in a fence and a barbed wired house. I am not. Oyedepo does not enter public transport. Me, I do. You see that you and him don't share the same heritage. Why are you still going to patronize this bastard? Why are you still going to patronize this bastard, God-forsaken idiot that calls himself a man of God? I hate them. I don't like them. Because they lie a lot. They lie a lot. Lie a lot.
Your case is settled. Today is declared your day of lifelong exemption.
He said your case is settled. Today is declared your day of lifelong exemption. I bet you, if you live in the neighborhood where these terrorists are, after saying amen to Oyedepo's prayer, they will still kidnap you. But you know the bad news, Oyedepo will not pay the ransom. You're in a big dilemma. You're in a big dilemma. A very big one indeed. I want to call Pastor Ifeanyi. Maybe he has a different point of view as a pastor. You know, some of us pastors have different point of view. Let me call it fine. If I have a different point of view, I will not be angry if he has a different point of view. But my own point of view, I bet you. If I have sent me so many things, I have not looked at them. You let me know whether I should play some of these things you sent. I need to go through them. Oh, my brother, he's sending me a lot of things. I will go through them. But let's call you first. There's a message from our own brother, Okocha. We'll play that video. And after which we'll play Mazin Nnamdi Kanu's videos. Let's qualify. Hope you find you have not slept. But the time difference from our own side and their side is different. It's so big. Maybe his family is sleeping. He may not need to disturb them. If I sleep, don't carry fine. If I would say you don't sleep.
Yeah, Pastor.
Okay, all right. I don't know whether you follow up. Maybe you give us your own submission. Are you here, Fine?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Give us your own submission. Just go ahead and give us. Let me go and attend to him, to Nnamdi, in a minute.
Okay. I just want you to be here so that you hear what I'm about to say.
Okay. Go ahead. Let me listen.
My brother, you know, when all these lying tongues that's lied from the altar of God, when they are there lying, I'll be there wondering if it is human being. The people that call themselves intellectual, the people that say that they went to 4 walls of school education, that are sitting there listening to these people, or has these people turned these people to zombies that doesn't reason anymore? Now, Oyedepo is standing in the altar, asking people, can terrorists kidnap the son of the president? And they told him that the answer is no. And he's there, and he's standing there telling them that if the terrorists know how powerful and how important that the son of the president is, and they know that they cannot kidnap him, he said, how much more him being a man of God, or how much more the people sitting there listening to him? Now, the question I'm going to ask Oyedepo and the people listening to the sound of my voice is this. The people who killed the people that follow Suleiman, are they children of Satan?
Okay.
So why did he say, Apostle Suleiman be in a bulletproof car?
Okay.
And the people who were following him was not in a bulletproof car.
Okay.
You know, no. Can people, that audience sitting there, ask Oyedepo to drive a car by himself, or maybe go with only his driver?
Only his driver, without security details, yes.
Without security anything. Can he go from Lagos to Kaduna?
Lie to lie.
You know, see, what is going on in Nigeria is that when the reality of Nigeria have not hit you, you will not feel it.
Yes.
But immediately the reality of Nigeria hits you, you will feel it and begin to rant. And if the situation of what is going on in Nigeria have not made you to go gaga, you have not started.
At all.
If you have not started behaving like a mad person,
I'm telling you.
You know, when Mazen Namdekan was educating our people, some people say that he was mad. Mazen Namdekan is not mad. The madness of Mazen Namdekan is because the people fail to understand what he's telling them.
Yes.
And what is to come. Mazen Namdekan is insulting you. Mazen Namdekan is not insulting your personality. Rather, Mazen Namdekan is insulting your brain because you refuse to reason as a human being. Because it is only animal that doesn't reason.
Yes.
It is only a tree that you will tell the tree that I'm going to cut you down, and that tree will remain there. But Nigeria, as the citizens of Nigeria, they are behaving like trees that are waiting for something to happen to them. That's exactly what is happening. So, is Oyedepo more righteous than the president of Khan that was beheaded in the northern Nigeria? Not one, not two.
Okay.
Is Oyedepo more righteous than the pastors of Redeem that are being killed in the northerners of Nigeria? Now, is Oyedepo more righteous than the innocent boy that terrorists tie stone on his back? A virgin boy, a boy who have not reached up to 5 years.
Okay.
The terrorist tie stone on his back, and that boy is gone today because they say that innocent child cannot bear the trauma, and he died.
Yes.
Is Oyedepo more righteous than these innocent 40 children that have been kidnapped, and many of them are dying because of hunger and torture? People are sitting there listening to that moron, and he's there convincing them, babusing you. Tomorrow he will go. Listen, the security that are guarding Oyedepo, DSS are guarding Oyedepo, police are guarding Oyedepo, army are guarding Oyedepo. There's no security apparatus of Nigeria that are not among of those that are guarding Oyedepo.
Yes.
Oyedepo is going with entourage.
Yes.
And people are there listening to him. Listen, see, that's why I said that when Nigeria wake up, when the indigenous of Nigeria wake up from the reality, because they have not wake up, they are still sleeping. Any day they wake up, the revolution of Nigeria is supposed to start from church. That's the problem.
Go ahead.
This revolution of Nigeria is supposed to start from church because they contributed 90% of the reason why our people are being slobbered. Do you understand?
Yes.
They contributed the 90% of what is going on because they are the people using their sweet mouth to talk our people out of doing what they are supposed to do.
Exactly.
Do you understand?
Yes.
How can a man sit down there? People are being killed every day. Are you telling me that those people that are being killed every day are they not Christians?
Yeah, no.
Are they not the children of the kingdom?
You know, Oyedepo is the son of the king. The rest are not.
So you are the only one that is son of the king. That's why they will come out and tell you that they drank tea with God. That's why some of them, they will tell you that they have gone to heaven and see their house in heaven and come back. And people are sitting down there listening to this nonsense that they're saying there. See, my brother, some people may misunderstand Very Dark Man. The Very Dark Man is mocking Nigerians.
Mocking
by that
them.
is saying. Very Dark Man is mocking Nigeria. It's not that Very Dark Man loves Tinubu. No. But Very Dark Man is telling Nigerians that so long as you people refuse to rise up, If you people are waiting for Sheyi Tinubu to be kidnapped, that is not going to happen because Tinubu himself is a terrorist. All of them are founders of the terrorism that is going on in Nigeria.
Exactly.
There is one video that I watched in our brother Okocha, Master Okocha, where in a house of assembly, that red chamber where that demon red chamber of Nigeria, a senator, a Fulani man, get up and say that Boko Haram has almost achieved their goal in Nigeria.
Okay.
And people are not doing anything. And people are not saying anything. You know, because they have found out that if anything happens, rather people will say first week, second week, maybe 1 month, they will get over it and move on. Listen, people are talking about the children that was kidnapped in Yoruba land. Is it only Yoruba land that was children that was kidnapped that very day? No, they kidnapped in North as well. 40,
yes,
as well. Even last 2 days ago, they kidnapped another one in North.
You know, Wike was moving more for you to know how unserious they are. Wike was even telling them, is it only in Oyo they kidnap? They kidnap in Abuja. They kidnap. And they ask the same weekend I talking, what are you people doing about the kidnap? They're not doing anything. But he's reminding them that they kidnap everywhere.
Now, Pastor Van, now back to your program that you started today. Yoruba people are the most cowardly people, the most useless tribe I have ever seen on this planet Earth.
Unbelievable.
If you ask me why, I will tell you. Now, I was watching on Facebook. I was going through Facebook. A Yoruba guy came out and said that what is trending on social media now is Mazen Namdekan. Mazen Namdekan say this, Mazen Namdekan say that. And instead of Igbo people to focus on the children that was kidnapped, they are now talking about division of Nigeria. That Igbo people knew that the only thing that bring Nigeria together is problem. Instead of them to face the problem, they are talking about Biafra. I said, is this person all right?
Their brain is twisted. You know, one of them was saying, Peter B, if you say you are a good man, why not go and give them the money and free the victims?
And free the people. No, and I begin to ask myself,
bunch of animals.
No wonder they said that it's better that Fulani continue to kill them.
Yes.
Instead of an Igbo man to make Nigeria better.
Exactly.
You see the kind of mindset they have.
Yes.
You see the kind of mindset they have. How can you come out and tell me when Mazen Namdekan was shouting this and telling you guys that these people are in your forest, that they have taken your forest, and they are telling you, daring you, telling you that you are not going to do anything. And you called Mazen Namdekan a warmonger, that he wants to divide Nigeria. If I may ask, why is Yoruba people more afraid of Nigeria being divided than even the Northerners? Because Yoruba people are more afraid of Nigeria being divided than the people that are killing them. Do you know that Yoruba people are more afraid of Nigeria being divided than the Fulanis and Hausa people?
Yes, no. They want to keep dying, but as long as they will keep answering Nigeria, but they will all become slaves. That's what Muslim can told them, that they will all become slaves eventually. Fulani will take over all their land. I wonder where they will now stand and call that Nigeria. When Fulani was taking over everything.
My brother, I don't know. Pastor Van, I don't know the kind of brain that some set of people have. See, Pastor Van, I have to go out of the contents of this program because I know you are talking about all this. I have to go out of it, from it, and speak another thing.
Go ahead.
Because I was going through this Facebook today. I bumped into one video that Aloy Ejimako did.
Okay.
Where Aloy Ejimako was explaining how Mazen Namdekan was kidnapped in Kenya. And what actually happened, exactly what happened. That they have been hiding it, holding it so that it will not affect his case. But the way it is now, that is no longer going to affect his case. That they have to let people know exactly what happened in Kenya. And why Aloy Ejimako came out to say that is because of the blackmail that Mazen Namdekan's wife and his ex-wife, because he's no longer his wife, and the DOS, China Samura, the rest of them are blackmailing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and blackmailing anybody who is fighting for the liberation of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and for the liberation of our people. Now, Aloy Jimako in that video, it's like I sent it to you. Maybe you can play it.
Okay. Is it a short video?
Yes. About maybe 10 minutes or maybe.
Okay, it's short. We'll look for it and play it.
Yeah. I will send it to you. I will send it to you again now if I finish talking.
Okay, hey, just send it to me so I will play it. Nnamdi, sit down there.
So now, do you know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was threatened by the British government?
Okay.
In fact, by the European Union. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has to leave London to Ethiopia.
Okay.
Then Ethiopia president or prime minister was the one harboring, holding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, safeguarding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in Ethiopia.
Wow.
So the pressure from the British and Nigerian government and the European Union was too much on them. Which you know.
Okay, that means even the attempt they made in Kenya, they must have tried it for Ethiopia. Ethiopia refused.
Yes, Ethiopia refused. So
that means Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was no longer safe in London. He had to leave London.
Yes, he was not safe in London, and he knew that there is no European country that he will go that is going to be safe.
Just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that Mazi Simon Ekpa, this boy, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that Mazi Simon, I stay quiet here, Nnamdi. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu knew that Mazi Simon Ekpa was not even safe in Finland. Oh my God. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, go ahead. I will play the video.
Do you understand? So now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has to run to Ethiopia. So the pressure was too much on Ethiopia government, from British, from European Union, from Nigeria government, plus all the money and all the promises, everything that they promised to them. They said instead of them to, so the president of Ethiopia has to come as and told him that the pressure is too much on him, that he has to leave. Do you understand? But handing him over to Nigeria, that he is not going to do that. So a Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, a driver from Ethiopia, has to drive Mazi Nnamdi Kanu with a vehicle from Ethiopia to Kenya. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in Kenya trying to get himself. Then now the pressure now was on Ethiopia, Kenya country. Then Kenya has to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and sold him out to Nigeria government. Do you understand? So they have to sell him out to Nigeria government. For you to know what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu went through, for you to know that the betrayal of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is so deep. And the same thing with our prime minister. You see, the only thing, Finland, we should mount pressure on Finland, though.
Yeah.
You people that are going to protest, you people should mount pressure on Finland.
Yeah.
So that our PM will be released. Because if anything that make our PM to serve in Finland and that without turning that judgment, anything that make our PM that judgment not to be torn and our PM finish serving it, my brother, the worst will happen. I don't want to mention it. You know what I'm saying.
Yes.
Which you know that because of the case of our PM, Finland immigration have already made amendments to their foreign policy, to their citizen policy. You know that. Forget about this thing that they are lying to us, lying, saying that it's not going to affect our prime minister. It's a lie. You can never trust this one. Because it was pressure that the European Union mounted on Finland and made them to arrest our prime minister, to take him out. For you to know that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have already seen all this, and that's why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu told you and me and everybody listening to me that our freedom is the last miracle on this planet Earth.
Exactly.
Because what we are fighting is bigger than us.
Yes.
But it's not bigger than Chukwuka Abiyama. He said we are going to climb a lot of mountains. Pastor Van, ask yourself one question. Why is Arnold fighting for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu like never before.
Like never before.
Does Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have anything to do with him before? Does
No.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu know him?
No.
Mazen Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know him. This woman that is fighting for Mazen Nnamdi Kanu in Israel, does Mazen Nnamdi Kanu have anything to do with him?
No.
No. But it was a promise that woman made to her husband that she will fight for Biafra and make sure that Biafra will come.
I know there's another breakthrough in Brazil. Brazilian parliament have started talking again yesterday.
Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Do you understand? For you to know that it is indeed the last miracle on this planet.
Exactly.
And the reason why God keep Igwe Giribam with Butuzo and Commander Ross, because I know that Ross keep quiet doesn't mean that he's not alive. He's alive. He just keep calm. Yes. General Ross.
Yes.
Why God kept them alive is because they still have a lot of work to do. Remember the confession that Commander James said. Commander James said that he died, and his father asked him to go back because it's not yet the time. Our people should know that the reason why our land has not been run over because Nigeria government and the betrayer of our land has not been able to take away Gentle and Igwe Butuzo and his men. That is the reason why Fulani have not rampaged our land. They are just doing testing. You people should do what is necessary. And do what? Isaiah Anyogo is a betrayer. Isaiah Anyogo is trying to build his own army. You people should go and ask Madam Baba Ngozi Orabeze, her own army, where is the army? All the people that she recruited, all of them, she have on her life, all of them. None of them is remaining.
Yes.
General Zuma the Rock. Ngozi Orabeze on her life, all of him.
Yes.
Because although that one refused to listen to Butuzo, that's why he was on her life. Commander Holy Ghost, Success, and Sonak Barawa and Ogenkere have on her life him as well and his family.
Yes.
You people should wake up. Let nobody be fooling you people. Which I went to the Congress. I went to the Congress. You went to the Congress, but Congress people have none of them have ever come out to mention anything Biafra. If it is not Mazen Nnamdi Kanu case that they are talking about, is anybody talking anything related to us?
At all.
To tell you that nobody's talking about Biafra in the US. In Congress, this thing.
Yeah. The only person that want to really push and go there is Mike Arnold. And look at them, they are just trying to oppose him from left, right, and center.
They are fighting him. Even inside the US there, they are fighting him. That's why they don't want him to go.
Yes.
Because they know that any day that Donald Trump and Mike Arnold sit one-on-one, that is the end of Nigeria.
Yes. Yes.
And these people, these Fulani people and Nigeria government and European Union, everything they are doing is to make sure that Donald Trump did not do anything until his tenure finish. Then if anything that make the tenure of Donald Trump finish, Nigeria is gone.
Yes.
So my brother, everybody should wake up. Everybody should wake up. Nobody should be sleeping. Our enemy are not sleeping. They are working day and night. Like the word of God said, that the devil is going to and fro,
looking for whom
seeking
to
for
devour.
Whom to devour.
Yes.
They are not resting. I send you so many videos of Fulani people where they are gathering. You see all of them machine gun. They are not carrying AK-47. All of them machine gun. More than 2,000. I sent you the video. You can play it so that our people will see.
I saw that video before. Yeah. Let's play that Nnamdi Kanu on first, and then have you sent me that Nnamdi Kanu? Let me send it to you now. Let me send it to you now. Let me send it to you. Thank you for the call. If I send me the video, let's play it. Maybe you can call back if you still have more to say because it's an open mic. Yeah, Biafrans, I have already put the link. If there's anybody that have something to add to what Ifeanyi just said, you can come in or you can call me on +39 3510 33521. That's my number with which Ifeanyi just spoke now. You heard him very, very clearly. The number where he called is this number that you'll be seeing under your screen right now. 1 minute. And then this number that is rolling under your screen right now, +3 935 100 as Pastor Van Van Van. Yeah, you also have I don't know whose number there. You can call her to send her a message on the needful that should be done. You know, and if you love what Igwe Gidigbam have always said, and any message that will get to Igwe Gidigbam must get to them. I don't know why this is hiding behind here. Okay. If
I just sent it to you now.
Okay, thank you very much. I'll play it.
Yeah.
There. All right. So just like I was saying, let's see. Let me see the video if I sent me. Let me see the video if I sent me. Why can't it open? Why is it not opening? Let me see. Why is it not opening? Go to feed. No. Why is it not opening? They say it's not available. They say the content is not available. Why? What they're saying is that the content is not available. Wait, let me see. Why is this telling me that the content is not available? I'll call you here. I don't know why it's not opening. Fine. It said the content is not available. Maybe it's the way you sent it. Yeah, if I send it on this line now, let me see. It's not opening on that line. I don't know why. Send it here first. Let me see why it's not opening on that line. Send it on this one first. Okay. I don't know why it's not opening there. So, so you can call anybody that wants to call. I want to play this Martin Lamikanu's message to remind the world, and I'll show you pictures of the men that were. No. That thing is not playing, there's something wrong with the way you sent it. There's something wrong with the way you sent it. It's still not opening here. I don't know why. It's still not opening. Where's my other phone? Let me play this one first, then later I will play that one. I don't know why. Listen to Nnamdi Kanu.
From good evening, wonderful people, great Biafrans, wherever you're listening to us from, lovers of freedom all over the world. I welcome each and every one of you to this very special address this very day. Today's date is the 12th day of December in the year of our Most High Elohim, 2020. The time now approximately is 7 p.m. in the blessed land of Biafra. This is a live presentation on a very special day that Chukwukika Biama has designed, that we must do all we can to save ourselves from extinction, from a people who are determined to come down, to take over the lives of the children of the Most High, a day that we have drawn a line in the sand from which we can never, ever retreat. We are not going to surrender our land to Janjaweed. It is not going to happen, not now, not tomorrow, not ever. I welcome each and every one of you, and as I do so, and as it is customary with us here, I will urge you to welcome other people as well, because the whole world is listening. On all our platforms, they are listening. And if you are doing so, it is very, very important that you pay particular attention to the announcements we have to make this evening. Very, very important that we do so. But as always, and before we go any further, we must hand over our proceedings to the Most High. But before I do so, I must always say good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night to some of you. This is a very special broadcast, and of course, we must pray. And prayer we must, this very evening and always going forward. And I will pray in the language of heaven, because Chukwukika Biama is in control of all that we have been doing and will continue to do until Biafra is restored and all the suffering indigenous populations in the damnable zoological republic are set free. Chineke na nke pụrụ ihe niile Chukwukika Biama onye na-efe na aja aha nsọ ya mma mgbe niile. Onye ọbụla na ya na-achị eluigwe n'ụwa na-agba akaebe ịhụnanya gị na ebere gị amara gị n'ọmịiko gị ebe ndị gị na-eze ebede ngọzi. Anyị wee na-etoghị agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro. Iwe enye anyị ndụ n'ala nke dị ndụ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-asị na ịja mma niile otu niile dịrị aha nsọ gị. Onye ọ bụ naanị aka ike niile na ọ gbadara aka ya. Anyị wee na-akpọku gị na-asị gị na nke ọma anyị ga-ekele gị, nke ọjọọ ma anyị kelee gị. Anyị wee na-aja gị mma, wee na-eto gị, wee na-asọpụrụ gị n'isi ụmụ gị niile bụ ndị ikwu ndị wee ezu oku mgbe a kpọrọ ha ka ha wee chekwaa ala nsọ gị bụ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na ihe n'ikwuru anyị nkwa na o mekataghị ka ndị iro wee were ala nsọ Biafra onye nwe m na Chineke na nke bi n'igwe. Agbanyeghị atụmatụ ọjọọ niile nke ndị iro ma ndị na-agba mgbọgba ebe niile dị iche iche onye nwe m na Chineke nna ihere bụ nke ndị dị etu a n'ụbọchị nke taa. Anyị wee na-eto gị, wee na-asị onye nwe anyị na Chineke nna nke pụrụ m ihe niile, onye ọ bụ naanị ya na-azọpụta, onye ọ bụ naanị ya bụ okwu ya niile bụ ihe na amen. Anyị wee na-asị ezi ebube dị ngọzi na ọtụtụ na ịja mma na nsọpụrụ site n'ebighị ebi ma ruo n'ebighị ebi. Ise, ise, ise. As I said, this very evening, we are going to announce our preparedness to defend the land of Biafra. And having waited for very many years for the governors in our land, the entire East, by which I mean the Southeast and the South-South, to do what their counterparts in Yoruba land did, and even what the terrorist Mieti Allah also managed to do, which they have failed to do up until this very day, we have decided to take it upon ourselves to defend the land of Biafra. We are determined and we are resolute, and we are not going to stop until we eradicate every trace of Fulani terrorism, every trace of hegemonic Janjaweedism in our midst. Until that happens, we are not going to waver, we are not going to retreat, not 1 inch, not 1 iota. We have come that we may do the bidding of the Most High for that which we were sent, or should I say born, in the first place. We are going to defend our land against the ravages of Fulani terrorism. We are going to defend the lives of our people against state-sponsored extrajudicial killings by the zoo armed forces. We cannot allow what happened in Obi, Buatompo, in Aba, in Faruku, in Emene to happen anymore. It can no longer happen in our land. Today, we are sending a note of warning, or should I say caution, to all those that delight in shedding the blood of Biafrans and innocent people right across the length and breadth of this zoological republic called Nigeria. That from this day onwards, any attempt to kill innocent people will be kindly reciprocated. Any attempt by the zoo army or the police to kill innocent populations the same way they did in Obibo will be met in equal measure. Therefore, it has fallen upon this very generation to defend our land against the excesses and ravages of Fulani terrorism and the hegemonic tendencies of the Sokoto Caliphate. For years, our mothers have not been able to go to the farms. Our daughters are being raped and cut into pieces. Everybody is aware of what transpired at Nimbo, at also Wani, what is happening right now in Delta, what is also happening in Ebonyi State, and also in parts of Abia. We cannot allow it to continue. We have cowards and spineless, lily-livered idiots as governors. They have given over our land to the Janjaweed to occupy in perpetuity. This very generation, this very IPOB will not tolerate it. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. We would rather all perish and die than to allow our land to be taken over by the Janjaweed. It cannot happen. This is a warning to all the governors who are conspiring due to one political consideration or the other to give our land to infidels and blood-sucking demons from the Sahel. It cannot happen, not under our watch. It's not going to happen. Not now, not tomorrow, not ever. Our invaders, we are being told, come from Senegambia. We are being told they come from Mali. Some are from Niger Republic. Some are from Chad, according to the governor of Kaduna State, El Rufai. Therefore, we are setting up the Eastern Security Network to combat the excesses of these vagabonds and criminals from across the Sahel. Along the same lines as Amotekun, and even the ones set up by the terrorists themselves, Mieti Yala. What we are launching today officially before the congregation of a global audience is the Eastern Security Network. Not a Biafran army, no. Anytime this army will march, we shall let the world know. But for now, and for our present purposes, we are there to defend the land of Biafra against these marauders from the Sahel, against a very determined incursion being led by terrorists, Fulani terrorists to be precise. What we are doing is no different from what Amotekun is seeking to achieve in Yoruba land. What we are doing is not far from what Mieti Yala, the terrorists themselves, are seeking to achieve in the northern part of the damnable Zoological Republic. Our response to the endless cycle of insecurity, lawlessness, mayhem, destruction of lives and properties in Biafra.
Did you hear it? Endless cycle. Endless cycle. Now, this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu saw. This is what he actually saw, that there will be an endless cycle of evil. Let him repeat it again.
The terrorists themselves are seeking to achieve in the northern part of the damnable Zoological Republic. Our response to the endless cycle of insecurity.
Endless cycle of insecurity. Endless. The insecurity is endless. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was seeking to stop it.
Lawlessness, mayhem, destruction of lives and properties in Biafra land is the launch of this very Eastern Security Network. This very day, in the coming days and weeks, you will see them in their uniforms. You will see them performing very critical and vital functions of ensuring the security of our land. I urge each and every one of you to give them your maximum cooperation. Attempts in the past to resolve this very raging Fulani terrorist incursion into our land has been very fragmented and piecemeal. It has never
worked. Now, these are the, I'll show you now. You see how he got prepared and set up this security network. Look at them. Formidable security network. Look at them. Formidable security network. Look at them. To protect our forests, to protect our land. And as long as they were there, the terrorists didn't adventure into our area. There was nothing like IDP camp anywhere in Biafra area. But what happened? You people now, tarnish the image of this nobleman. This nobleman, their image was tarnished to spoil them and make it look like they were the bad guys. Today, you are now looking for how to protect yourself from the people these men chased out of Biafra land. You're not looking for how to protect yourself. You call them terrorists. You call them all manner of names. All they were there was to protect you from the incursion of these endless terrorists. Okay, somebody said VDM has a new video about them Islamizing Nigeria. Now them know. Una never see anything. Una never see anything. And I'm happy that VDM is able to do this for a little bit of a long time because it's outside the shores of Nigeria. You will see what they will do to VDM when he gets into Nigeria. That's why I'm happy that he has announced his date of coming. And the Ratel members will be there at the airport. And this rascal government will not care. They will still come to pick him up. Sit down there. They will still come to pick him up. They will still come to pick him up. Anyway, I've been able to show you what I wanted to show you. Let me play the video that my brother Efai, has been trying to show us. Let me bring that video. I will play it now. And then after that, if there's nobody that comes in, we will call it a day until maybe later tonight. Let me bring that video, that update that Efai was talking about. Let's bring it together. Let's bring it. Okay. 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 Nwa Jesus is here. Nwa Jesus. Okay, I'll bring you in, but let's just listen to this. Let's listen to this particular update from Aloy Ejimako.
Now, from France, may play our voice from our leader. Our leader crew, Ojeme, na from Ethiopia and to Kenya. Unu Ghanaian just get the voice note. Unu get chaziye then. Me Ozi from Sokoto. Me chaziye actually I am more analyze before I again into of ma.
You people are saying Onyendo traveled to Kenya in such a pleasure. No, he didn't. He shared the story with me, and I'm sure he shared with some members of the legal team present here tonight. Onyendo traveled to Kenya in search of safe heaven.
The one himself has proven beyond every reasonable doubt that he is a very, very...
Yeah, France, me play no.
He's so much comfortable. The United Kingdoms
from Sokoto. Me chaziye actually I am more analyze before I end again into of ma.
You people are saying Onyendo traveled to Kenya in such a pleasure. No, he didn't. He shared the story with me, and I'm sure he shared with some members of the legal team present here tonight. Onyendo traveled to Kenya in search of safe heaven. They made his stay in the UK so much comfortable. The United Kingdom's security and intelligence services working in cahoots with Nigerian intelligence services made his stay in the UK very unsafe. In fact, as he related to me, and he's a very credible man, on one occasion, his brother, being Pasa Kanunta, had to come from Germany to rescue him, and he traveled incognito outside United Kingdom. I cannot begin to relate to you the full details, but what happened to him was sufficient for a man to feel unsafe in continental Europe. And he was afraid the same thing would happen if he had vamoosed to North America, Canada, US, and whatnot. So his first protocol was Ethiopia. I'm going to tell you all these things because they are not harmful anymore. These stories couldn't have been told, at the beginning, but now we can tell them safely. It got to a point that the president of Ethiopia had to tell him to leave because he told him he could not protect him anymore. The pressure from Nigerian intelligence services and the Nigerian government using money, using all kinds of diplomatic influence was too much on the Ethiopian government that he reached to the point that it became a presidential intervention or presidential thing about whether he could stay safely in Ethiopia or not. So this rendition could have happened in Ethiopia, but the president of Ethiopia, God bless him, blocked it up to the point that Nhave had to leave for Kenya. So for a little while, he was traversing between Kenya and Ethiopia by road, facing the hazards of road accident and armed robbers and marauders, him and his poor Ethiopian driver, until he entered Kenya on that very during that fateful period in May of 2021. And he settled briefly in Kenya to get back himself. Remember, this was a man that had to lead from the front. This was a man leading a freedom movement that numbers religions. This was a man that had to be on Radio Biafra to do broadcasts. This was a man that had to be in several Zoom meetings and all kinds of social media networks and, filled hundreds of calls, in the thousands every day on WhatsApp. And all this period, this man was moving between one or two countries, sometimes by dead of the night and everything. And people expect him to call a meeting and start telling people who call themselves leadership. I don't know what they mean by that leadership. Do you have a supreme leader and leadership different from the leadership? No. The leadership is Nhave. And you expect him to start broadcasting to you people that cannot keep your mouth shut, that go to social media to blackmail people. You want him to start telling you that he's taking some precautions to preserve his life and liberty. Freedom fighters do that a lot. Nelson Mandela spent 6 months in Nigeria and he was housed in Nhave by Mbazwika Amechi for 6 months. He did not tell African National Congress. He did not tell anybody. It was a private arrangement that was made between him and Nnamdi Azikiwe and a few other people that wished to protect him. They brought him here secretly for 6 months. He stayed here. Thabo Mbeki was in Lagos for about 2 years in Ikoyi. It did not become a public knowledge or even for the ANC. For the period that Thabo Mbeki was in Nigeria, South African people, including ANC, assumed he was in South Africa, probably hiding somewhere. He didn't have to tell people, how can you call yourself leadership? And you are men with basic thinking faculty, and you think that Nhave would tell you where he was when he was trying to protect his life and liberty, because you people are just, snitches and rattlers. You could have rattled on him, you could have sold him if you are not the ones that sold him anyway.
Yeah, okay.
Onye already agwara nọ na Ethiopia tụwa nwaanyị ime dine with nwaanyị ọkwụnụ no government of Ethiopia rescue ye first na akara irradiation ya from Ethiopia to Nigeria. Government of Ethiopia kwechiri wee sizie na ọkarịa na pressure dị too much from everywhere, both Nigeria, both British, everywhere. Our leader were poor from Ethiopia with moto, us not with moto. Our leader no go to fly, not about private flight jet. Our leader na go na our leader won't use now barrister, the wise council, barrister Aloy Ejimako. Oya bụ onye our leader gwara ziri ihe na ziri osia. Mana go na leader na about flight jet. Why no just flight jet here we gba from Ethiopia to Kenya? Moto ka gwara moto ka leader kwuru na oji were from oji moto from Ethiopia were ga Kenya. Ana fabricate XDOS ana fabricate China sawan kita na ndị otu ya ana fabricate ogoro uno na Kenya. Ọ na nwaanyị na Kenya. Ọ na agba arabanko na Kenya. Ọ na agba flight jet. Ọ na-ebi high life. Ọkwụna afụgo ka ndụ ya since ndụ ọdịda ọ na-ezogharị ebe a na-achị igbu ya. Nwa mmadụ a na-ezogharị for his life. The first rescue emere ewu Kanu Ntakanu, Maazị Kanu Ntakanu si Germany wee bịa na London wee rescue ya wee nweta onwe ya na Kenya. Mana Kanu Ntakanu unu na sị na ya soduru our leader. Unu niile onwe ya mana ihe na-eje. Agwa m unu Maazị Nnamdi Kanu pụta ọkọrọ unu story unu ya ebegide akwachi eji efo begide unu ya bakwa for 1 week. Ọkọrọ unu ihe ọ gabigara wee na fabricate lies. XDOS China sawan nkịta na ndị otu ya ana fabricate lies na blackmail Maazị Nnamdi Kanu with nwoke aka ya dị ọcha meant well for me and you ana fabricate again we bring it down. N'ezi ihe Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-agabiga for long time na ihe ọ na-agabiga for long time chijie anyị dị na bed anyị lara ụla die nni ọfụma betinye nwa na onwe ya ọ na ịlahụla problem ọ ya na-eche echiche iri nni ọ ya na-eche echiche o ji gotekwa ihe eri n'ụzọ nwere ike o dress ya ka ghara ịma na ya o chenjie. Look at afụfụ our leader Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na-atara mụ na gị na-abụ ihe XDOS China sawan nkịta na ndị otu eji wee kwụ ya ụgwọ wụ just a blackmail Maazị Nnamdi Kanu na ori ego ndị IPOB na ọ tụbara nwaanyị ime na o mere nke a na o mere nke a na oso onwe ihe egwefụfe our leader n'elu ụwa just how we bring it down because the Nigerian government have already bought them over. Ka ha destroy it, hey destroy go the struggle. Happy ihe ha na-efenasị flag enu on 30th. Gba ha nkịtị ihe na-efu no there bụ rented people ndị Kenya na ndị Ghana ha mechara invite. Cameroon, France, imotu a France ya na say oh we are celebrating 30th May. France ya bịa and also feature fena flag enu. Let them not confuse you. Ha bụkwa ndị Biafra. Ha carry her 5. Ihe na-efu ha na-agbakọ na-efe na flag enu ha carry her 5 and some of the videos ha post will be there na 2024. Some of video as some post na 2024 from here some abro live video me this of recent. So let them not confuse you because na after fena flag enu heru ha mmadụ 5 bụ ndị Biafra there. Ndị ọzọ ndị ha mere invite come we are celebrating 30th May come and join us. All these for other countries like Kenya, Ghana, Cameroon, call them. So, all you may have forget about the Afro, maybe for Herika 15 or Herika 20. Now lie. Heru 5. Heru 5 in the ex gangsters. In the ex gangsters, Heru 5 na that gathering them na 30th May. So forget about all the Abia flashing on social media. Get way deceive. Nobody is following them. Money is not coming because people have already known their true color. They are all blackmailers. They have sold the struggle to federal government. Then na social media. So, una nugu yes no barrister, wise counsel, barrister lawyer Jimako. Una yes no ya puti ya walida gwaria, awalida gwaria ya. Unu nenezi na mara nke wezi okwu na nke wasi. So, ka na agakwa until awalida puta. Aha m ka bụ Njideka na Canada. Ihe mere na ya na-agwa unu nke wezi okwu. Onye shi enu ya nụ, onye achọghọkwara enu, nya gara, no problem. France, me play no voice.
My people, you have heard it. This is just heart-wrenching. Honestly, it's heartbreaking. And then sometimes you now ask yourself, what is it that actually that the so-called wife knows that we don't know, that made her to kept fighting Aloy Ejimako? What is it that the ex-wife knew that we don't know? And another thing I want to ask today is, why was Maxwell lying to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that he met Mazi Simon Ekpa one-on-one in Europe, which was a lie? Why were they blackmailing Simon Ekpa to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Do you know that Maxwell lied to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Lawyer Maxwell, lied to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu that he went to Europe and he met to Simon Ekpa one-on-one, and Simon Ekpa did not want to listen to him. It was all a lie. Why? Oh my God. Now these people are now beginning to speak truth. Aloy Ejimako have now come out to speak the truth. But do you know that this same Aloy Ejimako was also resisting Simon Ekpa, telling Simon Ekpa to cancel sit at home? All these people, all of them were all lying, deceiving everybody. Even this Aloy Ejimako that is speaking the truth now, that now, you know, it is safe to say the truth. Some of these things, Simon Ekpa is supposed to be aware. They hid all these things from Simon Ekpa. They hid all these things from Simon Ekpa. If Simon Ekpa was aware of this Ethiopia situation, at least more Biafrans would have known. More Biafrans would have known. If Simon Ekpa was aware of this Ethiopia, I don't know. I will find out if Simon Ekpa was aware. I need to ask a PM if he was aware that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu went through this ordeal. I'm curious. I'm just imagining what would have been happening. There are very few of us that are standing on the side of truth. Oh. We are very few. Very, very few of us. So now, some of these bastard vagabonds that are now insulting Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, I just imagine the way God go to deal with all of you. All these ruthless, God-forsaken vultures that are now insulting Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and calling him names, including Uchechi. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, thank God he has 9 lives. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu, oga adrege na mma, ị gaghị anwụ ọnwụ ike. Ọnwụ chi gị ka ị ga-anwụ. Oh. Uwamu wasa. Where's my bell? Uwamu wasa. I will ever respect Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. This man sacrificed his life for Biafra. Look at what he went through. Into the deserts of Ethiopia. Going through the deserts of Ethiopia on vehicle to go and hide in Kenya. Running away from the brutal government of Britain. No wonder when that thing happened, Uhuru Kenyatta, together with Buhari, were meeting with Johnson, the Prime Minister of Britain. It is not today they wanted to unalive Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is now an international figure. That's why they can't even do these things to him. Now America wants to know. What is happening with the case of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. No wonder Mazin Nnamdi Kanu told us that the coming of Biafra is going to be the greatest miracle and the last miracle. And I'm happy I'm going to be alive to be a part of that miracle. You see these two men, anybody that is pretending and not standing with them, God will punish you. God will punish you. God will punish you, Ogenkere. God will punish all of you. God will punish all of you. You are all evil. Or the DOS already, Simon Ekpa have already given them vote of no confidence. They don't exist anymore. Those ones are just a shadow of themselves. And I want to sound a note of warning to those of you that fought Simon Ekpa out of your so-called maybe ignorance. Now you are bouncing back to fight the people that Simon Ekpa already exposed. You better start apologizing to Simon Ekpa. You better start apologizing to Simon Ekpa. If I is calling me, let me take. Mazi fine. Ndeo. You are live on air.
Yes, I know. You see, when I was listening to this, I almost shed it.
I don't have the phone number of Aloy Ejimako. Maybe I'll ask. I need to get it. I will DM him. I need to speak with Aloy Ejimako. I want to ask Aloy Ejimako, why were you people making life difficult for Simon Ekpa? Why? I'm curious. I want to ask Aloy Ejimako, why did you people? I want to ask him, and I want to ask Maxwell. Maxwell, why did you lie to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Why? About Simon Ekpa? Why did you people do all those things?
My brother, you see, that's why I told you that the betrayal of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was so deep. Because had even Mazin Nnamdi Kanu continued to remain in London, they would have found a life in there. They would have found a life in there. You know? It's not that Mazin Nnamdi Kanu doesn't know.
The man suffer for, and he's still suffering till tomorrow. And people are kind of on. I cannot put Nnamdi Kanu on.
You see, for a president of the country to tell you that the pressure is too much on you.
Yes.
The pressure coming from British, the pressure coming from the European Union, the pressure, because Mazin Nnamdi Kanu told Aloy Ejimako in this one video that he cannot go to any European country because he's not safe there.
Hey!
That's why I told him anything that made our prime minister to come out from Finland detention, our prime minister should leave Finland though. Because our prime minister has not done anything wrong to warrant Finland. Because he has given his all to Finland. Our prime minister, he gave his all to Finland.
Yes.
He was a soldier. He is a lawyer, a practice lawyer, paying his tax, living a good life in your country. A citizen for that matter. You have the God to betray him.
Now wow.
Remember what our leader said. Our leader said that the only place that was safe for him was Israel. That was the reason why when the Operation Python dance, the place he appeared was in Israel.
Why did he not go back to Israel? He should have gone back to Israel now. Should have gone back to Israel.
Understand? Look at what is going with the Chayaba. Are they not Europe? All the countries are doing everything to Chayaba and our PM today and Mazin and are they not European countries?
Yeah, European country, yes. Yeah. Very evil, very evil. Very
evil people. None of them want Africa to get their liberation.
Yes. But Biafra will be the beginning. Biafra will be the beginning of the end for them.
You would think that the Finland and England is having issue, but when it comes to anything pertaining Africa, you will see them.
They'll come together. Yes, they'll come together. Yes. England is their senior brother now. England is their senior brother, so they know.
I know very well. I know vividly that England and Finland is not in a good time. But they are in a good time now because of the issue of Simon Ekpa.
Yes.
Issue of Biafra. They now have to reconcile. See, my brother, I finished watching this video. I finished listening to this Aloy Ejimako. And the day I saw this, it was on 30th of May. I finished watching it. Then I went back and then began to watch the video of innocent children being unalive.
I need to talk to a lawyer, Jimako. Let me DM. I want to DM him. I need to talk to a lawyer, Jimako.
These people were even to the extent that a lawyer, Jimako, was held hostage in a Enugu State government house.
Yes.
Reading a script.
Yes. Yes.
To him,
they held him hostage. It's true. You remember something? Now stop disturbing me. They held him hostage.
They hold him hostage. He was sweating reading that night. As someone that he was reading that as if there was a gun, somebody under gunpoint. I want you to know what the reason why some of them are coming out to speak, because America is interested in the case of Martin Luther King. That's the only reason why they are coming out to speak. If not, they will not come out to speak anything. They will still hide this truth. This truth they are speaking out now will still live with them. Even the one that Ejiofor did, they refuse to speak how Ejiofor betrayed the case of Apani Demo. But they are speaking it now. The one called Mandela. Go and listen to Mandela when he was exposing Ejiofor.
Yes, that thing is very long. That 3 hours listening. I'll take time to listen to it. I even wanted to play it on my program, but it's very long.
Go and listen to Mandela. You will see that all of them know that Simon Ekpa was innocent.
Yes, they know. They know.
Simon Ekpa was the righteous man all along.
Even Nnameka Ejiofor, that is now, doing some kind of kubunwawe things. Yeah, I don't want to say a lot of things now, but Nnameka Ejiofor, you people should just be straightforward with Simon Ekpa. Because if you are doing Kurukere Waka against Simon Ekpa, I am the armor bearer of Simon Ekpa. The God of Simon Ekpa will destroy all of you. Simon Ekpa is in one joke. Simon Ekpa is in one joke. The spirit of Simon Ekpa will ruin all of you. Be very careful when you are dealing with Simon Ekpa.
These people, just because of money and fear of who? Tell me, Pastor Mama, these people living in Nigeria, are they living alive? Are they alive?
Don't mind them.
A country that you cannot even trust your arm way. You don't trust the police. You don't have belief in army. If you see the army, you'll be scared. You see the police, you'll be scared. You are afraid of everything. Is that a country that you shouldn't stand up and speak the truth? You lie against an innocent man that have not done anything wrong. All of them were on social media. Go to Mandela, go to Maxwell. All of them were there fighting against someone else.
I said Maxwell own. When I hear Maxwell own recently, the thing shocked me. So tell Maxwell go lie to Nnamdi Kanu. He lied to Nnamdi Kanu about Simon Ekpa, and I was always defending Maxwell on social media. I never knew he went to lie to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. I never knew.
If Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is not a spiritual man, he would have hated Simon Ekpa.
Yes.
He would have turned his back against Simon Ekpa. But Mazin Nnamdi Kanu know that Simon Ekpa is the only man who is fighting for Biafra. Genuinely, the way Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is fighting for Biafra. Mazin Simon Ekpa is fighting for Biafra with everything in him. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu know. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu have tested Simon Ekpa and have protested Simon Ekpa. He knew that Simon Ekpa is the only man fighting the way Mazin Nnamdi Kanu is fighting. That is why they did everything possible, including Ejiofor and the rest of them, to turn his heart against Simon Ekpa. He refused to make a comment concerning Simon Ekpa. They did everything possible. Remember that DOS was confessing. They were pressuring him to say something, which he came there. Pressuring him to say something against Simon Ekpa whenever he comes to court. He's refused to say anything. Even when they bring it to him, he will refuse to say, even this one they call Maxwell, say something concerning Simon Ekpa, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu should turn him down. All these things we know. That's why I say that this freedom is more spiritual than physical. If you are not spiritually strong, my brother, they will use money. In fact, they can't all go and corner this freedom. You see this freedom, Pastor? They don't go and corner this. If we are not,
Hana every time now, but I can't do chat too much. I don't want every time. But I can't share keep entering their mouths.
If your hands are not clean, my brother, now the job that is clear to my God now. You won't even know yourself. In fact, even after doing everything, you will not begin to ask yourself, am I the person who did this? And am I the person who said this thing? That is why everybody has to be strong. But I have to drop here.
Thank you. I will be ending this program with Mazin Namdekano's message. Many of his messages do I have here to play. I have already played one. Oh God have mercy on so many people. There are 2 or 3 things I will do here before I leave, because I have a lot of things to do today. My God help me. This is an old message of Mazin Namdekano. The person that posted it said, if actually Nigeria government know how determined this man is, I don't think they would think to jail him, because he has planted many seeds that cannot be easily uprooted. He has planted many seeds that cannot be easily uprooted. That's what this African Peking son posted. Let me play it for you. This is actually, I think this was the day Mazin Namdekano was hosted by Simon Ekpa. That's the day this particular video happened. But let me play it. I think the day Mazin Namdekano wear this shirt, that was the day Simon Ekpa interviewed him. Was that one? I'm not very, very sure, but I think it was one of those days.
For enemies to understand.
It was one of those days. Yeah, it was one of those days that Simon Ekpa hosted him. But let's see. Let's listen to him here again.
And we are not going to stop. I want the world to understand me very clearly. We are not going to stop. It doesn't matter what it takes. It doesn't matter how many lives they extinguish. It doesn't matter the genocidal tendencies they bring with them into our land. We are not going to stop. Everybody listening, everybody watching, everybody remotely interested in justice and peace must understand this. Our destination is freedom, and that very place we're heading to is Biafra.
Yes.
And nobody, no soul on this earth can stop us. Instead of Biafra not to come, we all perish. I want our adversaries, our enemies to understand this very, very clearly. We are not going to retreat, not 1 iota, not 1 inch, because Biafra must come. Because the hatred have continued to this very day. As I'm speaking and addressing all of you right now, they are still arresting, extrajudicially murdering people in our land, people who are alien to our culture, our way of life, our tradition. They are in our land directing their people to slaughter, to kill without mercy. Unfortunately, those we regard as political leaders have connived with these people to ensure the decimation of their own population. That is the type of nonsense we can no longer condone. As you all know, there is no significant Fulani presence in our land because our fathers taught us how to fight. And we are doing so today without apologies to any idiot. We're not going to apologize because we have been apologizing for nearly 50 years. And we have not gotten anywhere in terms of our collective advancement and development in the damnable zoological republic called Nigeria. That is why we must know what we're doing. And that is why anybody who is remotely interested in the affairs of our people must understand this, that we are determined, doubly determined. 50 years, or should I say 54 years, is a very long time, and 51 years since the end of the war. But now that we have come, or should I say now that God Almighty in heaven has determined that we should come, we are not going to relent. We are not going to do anything whatsoever to jeopardize the sanctity and the holiness of this very mission. We love our people. We love every ethnic nationality that makes up Nigeria as it is presently constituted. We have no hatred towards anybody. We love peace. We love life. We love the progress of other people. But we are in a country where people hate us for no reason, where people despise us for no reason. And we can no longer go on apologizing. And Nigeria as a state the entire Africa as a continent must acknowledge. The same way they acknowledge the genocide in Rwanda, they must rise up to acknowledge the genocide in Biafra land, or else there will be no peace nor development in the whole of Africa. And I'm not saying it apologetically. I am stating a fact that ought to be forcefully demanded for. And Biafra itself must be restored for those who have come before us, for their sacrifice, for their courage, for their gallantry and their bravery. It is a very good thing today that one of the co-hosts here is our brother Dele, a man that I cherish and I appreciate very much. And also the very excellent work that Mazi is doing. But let us make this thing very, very clear. We were wronged by the Nigerian state, by every ethnic group in Nigeria. I know that my good friend and brother, Obadiah Lafia, rang me and apologized a while ago for the role that they played in the massacre of Biafran people, the role that they played in aiding and abetting a very unlawful invasion of Biafra land.
They say Obadiah Lafia took the right step. Obadiah Lafia rang Mazin Nnamdi Kanu and apologized to him. So that's the reason why I believe that Obadiah Lafia, he died and he is in a good place. He made peace with Biafra before he left. Those of you that are not making peace with Biafra, the hellfire that is waiting for you, hellfire.
We were wronged by the Nigerian state, by every ethnic group in Nigeria. I know that my good friend and brother, Obadiah Lafia, rang me and apologized a while ago for the role that they played in the massacre of Biafran people, the role that they played in aiding and abetting a very unlawful invasion of Biafra land, because all Ojukwu asked for was restructuring. The same thing we are arguing for today. Ojukwu went to Aburi to argue for restructuring. Ojukwu did not go to Aburi to declare any state of Biafra. He never went to Aburi to declare any war. Ojukwu went to Aburi so that all of us in Nigeria, including those from the Middle Belt, from the West, everywhere can have freedom. There's something we're asking for today. They twisted the narratives. They changed our history. They turned it upside down. They made us the villain. They tried to demonize our general, a man of peace that went to Aburi in Accra to go and in Ghana to go and negotiate for peace. A peace that Britain prevailed upon go on, not to implement. But over the years, we've been taught that we are the aggressors. Such nonsense can no longer hold, it can no longer obtain, and that is why, as I said earlier, unapologetically, we are pursuing the freedom of Biafra, and nobody can stop us. Anybody on our path is going to fall, is going to die. Instead of Biafra not to come, every living organism in Nigeria will die, I swear to God Almighty in heaven, because we are not going back. It is a good thing today that,
Did you hear that?
Some notable Nigerian.
Did you hear that? Instead of Biafra not to come. Nigerians, people are not scared. You are not afraid. This man, that everything he says comes to pass. Everything he says comes to pass. He said, instead of Biafra not to come, everything alive in Nigeria will cease breathing. He said it. And is he the one that is bringing the death or the evil? No. That same evil that he wants to stop from happening to Nigeria, that evil will take Nigeria away. And you people are just there looking like morons, allowing Nigeria to judge him, sentence him erroneously, and you are happy. And that evil he was fighting is going to, oh my God. You people, I don't know. Let me allow him to say it again.
It can no longer obtain, and that is why, as I said earlier, unapologetically, we are pursuing the freedom of Biafra, and nobody can stop us. Anybody on our path is going to fall, is going to die. Instead of Biafra not to come, every living organism in Nigeria will die, I swear to God Almighty in heaven, because we are not going back. It is a good thing today that some notable Nigerians are on this very platform discussing what transpired 54 years ago. Most have tweeted to say, may it not happen again. the only way to ensure that this will not happen again is the existence of a free, sovereign Biafran nation. That is the only panacea, nothing more, nothing less. Before we came here, Ladipo Market was on fire. These vandals and vagabonds are in our land, killing people relentlessly. As I'm talking to you right now, they headed some people from Enugu to God knows where, maybe to go and kill them. And you have governors, you have political leaders, you have those who aspire to high office. They're all there. Nobody's talking, nobody's speaking, because they have a lot to benefit and to gain by us being Fulani slaves. Something that can no longer continue. Something we are not prepared to tolerate. That was something I said rather very fortuitously very many years ago. I said during one of my broadcasts on Radio Biafra that for Nigerians to understand that God is upset with them, that every tribe in Nigeria, every ethnic group in Nigeria will experience what we passed through during the Biafran War, that they too will also become refugees. And today, there are IDP camps everywhere. People that thought they were safe before now are fleeing their homes. The same thing that happened to us between 1967 and 1970. And that is why our appreciation and our thanks for those men and women that fought to keep us safe can never, ever, ever be overestimated. We will continue to appreciate them. We shall continue to honor them. And I thank all of, those who are non-Biafrans. I understand that some people who are Biafrans came on this very platform and trying to play the script of their masters. That same divide and rule by saying there is something called Southeast and South-South. All bunkum. I have said it many times on many forums, on many platforms, that everybody in the East, we are all one people. I don't understand why people are hung up about this divide and rule of Gowon. It was Gowon that created Cross River State. Gowon created River State. Not because he loves the people of the South, not at all, but because he wanted to divide us. And we must rise up. We must rise up to the game of these people and say no to them. Now that Yoruba and Igbo are one, do you see them trying to play that game anymore? Now that Biafra and Oduduwa are one and inseparable, bonded together in one.
Did you hear? Do you see Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? At this point, Mazin Nnamdi Kanu accepted the friendship of Oduduwa. He accepted the friendship. Nnamdi, he accepted the friendship of Oduduwa. He accepted the friendship of Yoruba people. But he never knew that they were chameleons, sabotage. But now that friendship he accepted, that thing Oduduwa by themselves have scattered it. Now look at what is happening to them. Because he thought that union will even bring safety even more to them. Well, let me allow my Nnamdi to finish. And I'll end this broadcast. I'm not going to see it from here. After this, I'll just end it.
Do you see them playing their stupid games? I don't know why some people will come and say that from Nigeria, that from South-South. In order to perpetuate that very division, which the Fulanis have cleverly exploited over very many decades and many years. I don't know when we are going to learn. And the sooner we learn, the better for us. I thank all of you once again. And this very effort to recognize the genocide against Biafrans continues until United Nations and the whole world rise up to this very challenge and acknowledge that a great deal of injustice was done to Biafrans. Tomorrow is our sit at home, complete and utter lockdown everywhere. And as I said earlier, I do commend the governors for coming out and saying that civil servants should not come or should not turn up to work tomorrow. It's a very good thing. We must all be bound together in order to ensure that Nigeria, first of all, takes the blame for what they did. And secondly, that the whole world will rise up to the obligation to the oppressed people and do the very right thing. Once again, I thank you all very much. And my very special thanks to Professor Ejiofor for the very wonderful and sterling work that you're doing, you and your team. Thank you very much. And may Chukwu Kigabe be with all of you. Thank you.
Wow. Onyendu. Remember this was a meeting where they had every one of them together in this particular meeting. It was a very wonderful one, a very wonderful outing. Before we leave, let's remind you again of what this young man said here, that Nigeria have been sold to terrorists. Nigeria is gone.
Israel, we should be scared. Our government has sold the country to terrorists. That's what it is. Nigeria as a country has been sold to terrorists. It is not coincidence. Israel, we should be scared, very scared. We're talking about international terrorism now. These are not homegrown terrorists. That's why when I got the news about the conviction yesterday, I was actually very cheered, right? It's good to give closure to some of the families of the deceased, right? But then when I heard that Shabab, I got more scared. These are international terrorists. So that means their sponsorship is not from Nigeria. So we have people being sponsored, trained in Somalia, brought into Nigeria. So it appears as if Nigeria has become a hot cauldron. So the country is under siege. And it's bigger than what we are thinking about. We think it's just those guys we see in the bush. No, it's not just those guys with cattle. It's not them. It's way beyond them.
So, if you didn't know before, now you know. Now, this one you are seeing here, this man, you are seeing his picture here, is a Kebbi State APC chairman in Kebbi State. There was a video where he was praising Tinubu. Tinubu have come to stay. Tinubu is the all and all. After the video, he no reach 24 hours. Terrorists kidnap him. Look at him. They are flogging him now where he is. They are beating the living daylight out of him. But already in Brazil, the Brazilian parliament are now calling upon the world to know that Biafra, we have the right to ask for our freedom. They are speaking in our favor already in Sao Paulo, Brazil. Let's listen to this, our sister, as she brought that news.
26.
As she brought that news of this particular happening in Brazil, Sao Paulo, Brazil.
The Legislative Assembly of São Paulo, Brazil, has taken a significant step by officially recognizing May 30 as Biafra Heroes and Heroines Day and expressing support for the Biafran people's right to self-determination. The decision came through motion number 186 of 2026, which acknowledged the suffering endured by Biafrans during the Nigeria-Biafra War from 1967 to 1970. The resolution describes the conflict as one of the most devastating humanitarian tragedies in Africa's modern history and recognized the loss of more than 3 million lives. In the motion, lawmakers paid tribute to the men and women who sacrificed during the war and highlighted the historical experiences of the Biafran people. The resolution also recognized the support given by Brazilians who welcomed Biafran refugees during and after the conflict. The Assembly further reaffirmed the principle of self-determination, stating that all people have the right to peacefully decide their political future in accordance with international law and United Nations principles. The motion also referenced the famous story surrounding Brazilian football legend Pelé and Santos FC's visit to Africa in 1967, a period often associated with calls for peace during the war. Many supporters of the Biafra movement see the resolution as a major international acknowledgement of their history and struggles. While the decision does not have any legal effect on Nigeria's territorial status, it is being viewed as an important symbolic gesture from a foreign legislative body. It helps bring global attention to the Biafran story and keeps discussions about justice, historical memory, and the right to self-determination alive on the international stage. For many Biafrans around the world, the development represents another step in keeping the memory of the war alive and ensuring that the sacrifices of those who suffered are not forgotten. Don't forget, if your children do not know how to speak Igbo or solve mathematics properly, bring them into my academy. Do you need guidance on your travel application journey? Send me a message today. See you.
Thank you very much. Please patronize and support our sister. She's doing a great job for Biafra and for everyone. Support her. Very, very, very important. Yeah, and okay. This is the man. This is the APC man. This is the APC man that you saw there. Look at his video in the insert. You know, here he was praising Tinubu, and there in the insert, they kidnap him. It will happen to all of you. It will happen to all of you. Very, very, very soon. It will happen to all of you. Anyway, thank you very much. I'll leave it here until we're back again with more and new and fresher updates. Until we're back with more fresh and newer updates. Thank you, Biafrans and lovers of freedom. Remember to attend the town hall meeting by the homeland that will be happening today, this evening. Remember to attend that town hall. Bless you all. I love you. I remain Raphael Chamakajere, aka Pastor Vam Vam Vam. Airborne. Let me play this music that we have not played for a very long time. And Biafra is all we are seeking for. Biafra. They won.
You don't say to mama, you don't read. Says the tracking angel. You don't boast to mama, you don't cut. Now chain you the cut. Okay, now make I use my microscope, scan a reality, scan nigga area Biafra phobia mentality. See, set Mazen Nnamdi Kanu free. One war. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra. Started in 1804 by Uthman Danfodio. Rinom go be to Sokoto. Boo, Sa Amadou Bello. They massacred the Hausa, Marili and Pura. What about the Shua? Zamfara and Adamawa. Referendum is the voice of everyone. Real freedom. Jahwe must be done on the land. Simon, they don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. 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 Most I judge bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. 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 They tried by the canories. These reckless Fulanis. They conquered the Lorraine. They killing in Benue every day. Naija State and Plateau State every day. The whole of Middle State every day, every day, every day. Our move, don't do. Say we move, but now we move. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. Biafra. Most I judge a bless Biafra. Chukwu Kika Biama bless Biafra. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. 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 We know that they are the terrorists. Like the man called Shegumi terrorist. Gabe Sheva Dixie Nhave terrorist. Isa Ali Ibrahim Batami terrorist. Boko Haram in the army terrorist. They stop the people from farming terrorist. Abubakar Malami terrorist. Mainstream media swami terrorist. Now we have more sellers than buyers. Information minister liar. Mr. like Mohammed and liar. The truth is Biafra's fire. They don't want to hear the name of Biafra. For them is a scary name of Biafra. I love this very name of Biafra. 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 Most I judge a bless. Chukwu Kika Biama bless. Conscientiousness bless Biafra. Biafra. They can come into Biafra land, run them out of do the land, one them, run them out now, run them out now. Yo, divided nations, decent, playing their bloody games against Biafra with the AU, all the same. What a shame, such a pain. Nnamdi Kanu says Biafra, he comes away Biafra. Black people worldwide say Biafra, Marcus Garvey way Biafra.
Thank you guys. See you.